You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We are back. Too Many a podcast. We're back. We're back up in this BI, man. I'm just getting everything set up right now. Bear with me for a moment. Look like soundboard check. Let me see what we sound like up here. Yeah, I think we sound. All right, we look like we sound good right there. You get what I'm saying? This show right here has been a long time coming. Well, it's been a long time coming, boy. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. I promise you one thing. I would not hold back.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I would not hold back. I am on a seek and destroy mission. You know, was a word I got from Lady Shan, desecration. We are in desecration mode today. Man, I can't believe this shit here, boy. I'm like, man, this nigga here, boy. This, you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with the boxing dads. I have a problem with the boxing mom. There's only one boxing mom in boxing, and that's Mama Hoefield. And Mama Hoefield is what people call a pathological liar. And we're gonna break this down. I want to show you some behaviors and tendencies of a pathological liar, so you can get a full understanding of what a pathological liar is. As a matter of fact, let me do this, because I'm gonna hammer this home. This is too easy. This is like taking candy from a baby, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna hammer this home like this. There's only one part I want to focus on. It's one part I want to focus on. That none of the interviewers, they're not gonna ask him this. They're not gonna ask him this. You know what I mean? They're not gonna ask her this. Let me pull this up. Where is that? I pulled it up yesterday. And guess what? I don't seen several interviews since Mama Hoefield been back. And I'm like, how they keep letting this nigga get away with this? Like, he's giving y'all the alley-oop. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody biting on it. Nobody biting. And if they're not biting on it, then I'm thinking probably because he told them beforehand, don't ask me this, don't ask me that, don't ask me this question or whatever. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let me pull this up. I have it right here. I pulled it up yesterday. This is it right here. I found it. This is it right here. Where's the one where I think that's it right there? I think that's it right here. I want to set that up right there. I want to get everything set up. I'm gonna lay this out real nice and sweet and tie it up in a nice little bow. I mean, this is a layup for me, to be honest with you. This is like taking candy from a baby, to be fair. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Green Eyes P. Let me pull my soundboard up a little bit more.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a pound on your boy. What you say, Green Eyes? She say 5 styles of absolute delusional going wrong. Oh man, hey, look here. As a matter of fact, it's amazing you said the word delusional. It's amazing you said that. I got something for that. Shout out to Lady Shan.
Hey, okay.
Dropping them 2 pounds on your boy. She say desecration mode activated. Hey man, it is what it is, man. Listen, man, the other dudes ain't gonna do it, so I might as well do it. You did.
Down from the There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
This whole ass nigga don't get no passes from me. None. I don't give a good goddamn who say what, do why, diddy dumb, diddy D. I don't give a damn. This whole nigga don't get no pass from me, boy. There are no passes at all. No, hell to the no. That shit ain't happening on this side of the street. I don't give a damn. Fuck the other side. I ain't trying to be friends. I ain't trying to be homies. I ain't trying to be down with nobody, man. Damn all that, bro. I'm good. I'm good on this side of the street. You can believe that. We good over here. You know what I mean? It's fuck the other side for real. I mean that shit. I exercise that shit. I exercise fuck the other side. If you look up the word fuck the other side in the dictionary, you're gonna see my picture right next to it. Literally. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Marky Beyond. What's going on, brother? Marky Beyond, Unlaced Shoes in the building. Shout out to my main man, Bruce Gas. He's here. La Jessica is here. School of X-Man is here. Hitman 42 is here. Who else is here on the other side? Let's see. Shout out to everybody watching on IG, X. Shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to Gabe Moore. Gabe Moore's in the building. Who else we have? Your boy Mambo. Shout out to your boy Mambo. Shout out to the Natural. Shout out to John. Mr. Daniel Agnew is in the building. Justin Watson is in the building. You know the thing. I got on the phone and I had called somebody. You know what I mean? I called somebody that's very close to the situation. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't do that. You know what I mean? Name the names, coach. When you have, and Lady Shan, she do this as well. When you talk to people off the record, you can't reveal who told you what. You just can't do that. You know what I mean? But I'll just say this here, like, this is a very, 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 on top of very, a very, 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 very reliable source. You get what I'm just say that. Don't get no more reliable than this. Shout out to Justin Watson in the building. The Prince is here. The Prince, what's going on, baby boy? Superman flying through the say today. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to Lewis Morris in the building. John is in the building. Ali Muhammad is here. Lady Shan is here. D-Town Funk is here. Who else we have in the building? Young Bossa fan, what's going on, baby boy? They want 2.8. Hey, Young Bossa fan, check this out. Hey, when I played the video yesterday with Mama Hoefield on the show, what Mama Hoefield said, yesterday's price ain't today's price. We want, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. We want, hold on. Wait a minute. This is what we want. We want 2.5 million. Yesterday's price, today's price ain't yesterday's price. And I'm like, what is that based on? Based on what, Mama? Mama say she want 2.5 million. For what? Yesterday's price and today's price. Yesterday you got paid. Your last fight, you got paid over $100,000. That's what you got paid for your last fight. A little over $100,000. So how you go from that to 2.5? You can't count the offer that, the offer that Turkey Al-Sheikh offered you to fight Shakur. The one that you ducked, the one that your son ducked. Oh, my son was sick in the hospital for 2 days. That's a goddamn lie. You got kicked out hours later. Oh, wait a minute. And didn't you say that you're going to show proof of everything after the fight? Remember you said that? I had a receipt for that too. Guess what? Ain't nobody, Nestor Gibbs ain't said nothing. Two-Tone the Superstar ain't said nothing. Mill City ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing about, wait a minute, didn't you say you were going to show proof after the fight or what happened to you? You haven't showed proof of nothing. True. Haven't showed proof of anything. No, listen, there's no proof. Bruh. You said all these things. You said you were going to show proof of this and that. Guess what? Guess how much proof you showed thus far? Nothing. Zero. Zilch. You get what I'm saying? So when I hear this fool on these different podcasts, oh man, the information is out there. It's out there already. Everybody know what happened. No. There's no information out there, ma'am. The only information that's out there is what you said out of your fat lying mouth. There's no information out there. We can't look up medical records. And you had your training camp right here in Florida in Fort Lauderdale. I spoke to the masseuse. I spoke to the yoga instructor. I know everything she told me. You get what I'm saying?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So it is what it is. So you duck Shakur for 1.1 million. Do you think that we would do all of this just to get our highest payday, just to get up there and dunk? Come on, you guys have to use common sense. Yes, that's exactly what we think.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's what you did.
Bruh.
Don't worry. We finna rotisserize. We finna rotisserize Mama. Mama getting rotisserized. Anyways, let me read my opening monologue. Mama Hoefield demands millions for Abdullah Mason fight versus her son, Kid Austin. In the boxing world, right? Boxing mom, Mama Hoefield, is back lying again to anyone who would listen. Now, of course, when you look at the chats, everybody in the chat is calling Mama Hoefield out on her lies. Everybody. But I told you, the son is just like the father. If you look, anytime the son says something, the son always corroborates what Mama Hoefield is saying, because the son is a pathological liar like the father. Like father, like son like father. It's a package deal. They live together. You get what I'm saying? And the baby mama stays in the room. Stays in the room. So he go in the back, get the baby and all that stuff there. They try to make it seem like, yeah, I'm taking care of him. I'm watching my baby by myself. No, the baby mama back there in the back. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to talk about her. I just got to call it the way it is. Now I'm going to piss some people off. It might be some Mama Hoefield fans out there. They may get upset. Guess what? I do not care.
Bruh.
I do not care. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm here to break hearts, hurt motherfucker feelings. Mama Hoefield, I know you're watching. I know you saw your picture in the thumbnail, mama. You know what I mean? Coach Malachi want all the smoke, though. I swear to God, I want all the smoke. I ain't running from nobody. No YouTube channel. I ain't running from none of you niggas. Listen, I want all the smoke. I ain't ducking nothing. You can believe that. It is what it is. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this. In the boxing world, boxing mom, Mama Hoefield is back, lying again to anyone who would listen. Everyone knows that her son, Kid Austin, ducked Shakur Stevenson. Everyone knows that. Went all the way to the door to duck. Facts. You didn't go to London because you are a convicted felon and you couldn't go over there. Because in London, if you're a convicted felon, they're not gonna let you into their country. Unlike America, America, they take anybody across the border. Well, that was before Trump became president, but prior to that, anybody come across the border. Rapists, murderers, gangbang, it didn't matter. You know what I mean? So, but if you try to take your ass over there in the UK, what's going to happen as soon as you step off that plane? Customs are going to grab you or whoever. They're going to send your ass to Chrome, or whatever immigration they have over there. And then the next morning, you're going to be back on the plane, flying back to where you came from and to the country of your origin. You want to know how I know? I have a friend of mine. I ain't going to say his name. He just went to London. He left one country, went to another, went to one country, European country, left that country, went and then flew to London. And as soon as he got there, they was waiting on him. Convicted felon. They snatched him up. He stayed there overnight. The next morning, he was on a plane. He didn't even have to pay. He didn't even have to pay for his plane ticket back to America. They sent his ass back to America. I know that for a fact. True. That's why, and you didn't want your baby. You didn't want your baby, Kid Austin, 22-year-old grown man, 23-year-old grown man. You didn't want him going over there without you. Kid could have went. So that's why y'all made the lie up about the passport. They ripped it. Saying Shakur sent somebody that ripped our passport. First he said they stole our passports, and then the next sentence later they ripped the page out of our passports where you signed the signature at. No, because you was a convicted felon, you couldn't go to London, and you did not want your child who is not a convicted felon to go to London by himself. So if you couldn't go with him, that's what happened. You was able to go to Saudi Arabia. You was able to do that. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. And what did say Shan? Shan said yeah, and send you right back. Facts. Those are the facts. That's what they do in London. They don't play. London don't even play, bro. Not when it comes to that. Not like that. You get what I'm saying? After faking like he was dead in a hospital bed while playing Afro beats in the background. She claimed, meaning Mama Hoefield, she claimed that she would show proof of all the things that led up to the pullout of the fight. Do you guys remember that? Just in case you forgot, guess what? I have the receipts. True. Just in case you forgot, I have the receipts. Because I know it's a Mama Hoefield supporter in the chat. Probably saying, oh, coach, man, you lying. Mama Hoefield didn't say that. Don't listen to me. Listen to Mama Hoefield. Let's continue. Until this day, Mama Hoefield hasn't showed 1 ounce of proof of what happened. Now she's online. She's online again, acknowledging she received an offer from Top Rank to fight Abdullah Mason. Mama Hoefield claims that she accepts the offer, but wants to be paid $2.5 million to fight Abdullah Mason. That's not accepting the offer, ma'am. How do you justify wanting $2.5 million to fight a prospect when you were only offered $1.1 million to fight Shakur Stevenson, who was a champion? True. Then Mama Hoefield says, I see that Abdullah signed. I see that Abdullah signed with Turkey and all of that. That's nice. Jay Prince has money. He can put the money up if you got faith in your boy. 2.5, nigga, you made 100 or some thousand your last fight. You can't count the Shakur fight. You didn't get paid nothing for that fight because you didn't fight him. You pulled out. Cameron Davies lost hundreds of thousands of dollars on you. You pulled out. You get what I'm saying? So when you say yesterday's price isn't today's price, well, yesterday's price was 100 or some thousand dollars. You can't count the offer because you never fought Shakur to get the payday. So what you talking about? How you go from that 1.1 million to fight Shakur to wanting 2.5 million to fight a prospect that doesn't have a belt? Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. Stop. Tell Lady Shannon to stop in the chat. Why are you guys laughing at me? It's not fair. Got his hair, got his hair looking like a little hoe. See, yeah, this nigga looking more and more like a bitch every goddamn day, fam. Anyways. So when you sit back, I see Showbiz the Adult made a video. He all happy, acting all the way he act. Yeah, man, we got to fight. Schofield accepted the offer, $2.5 million. The offer wasn't for $2.5 million. That's a lie within itself. How you make a video saying that, yeah, man, he accepted the offer, to fight Abdullah Mason for $2.5 million. There was no offer for $2.5 million. I know that for a fact. I know who I spoke to. There was no offer for $2.5 million. If Fuda sent me a contract for $100,000 and I come online and say I accept the contract for $2.5 million. Put your money up on your boy. We accept that fight. No. The contracts have terms. The terms of this contract is for $100,000, not 2.5. Nigga, please. Anyways. I'm talking about, boy, these niggas be jumping out the window, boy. These niggas be jumping out the window. And this is what happens when you're a content creator. They just make content, they just want to make the video. Just put it out there. Then you got to come back and say something else. You get what I'm saying? No, but it is. But anyways, I don't knock a man hustle. I don't knock nobody hustle. It is what it is. But not only that, but your son made a little over $100,000 in his last fight. This is ducking on the highest level. Your son ducked H2O. You guys remember H2O? Jake Paul's fighter. Your son ducked H2O by faking an injury. Then your son ducked Shakur. Your son ducked Shakur by you sitting there saying somebody poisoned him. They poisoned my son. He was poisoned. I'm telling you. Did he get poisoned by the Xanax that you take, Mama Hoefield, for anxiety? We know you got that anxiety now. Now I got anxiety. I had anxiety too, but I just smoked some good green. And if you still having anxiety, that means you still smoking that Reggie that you offered me who was in San Antonio. Reggie don't heal anxiety. This good green I got do. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, you gotta leave that Reggie alone, fam. You know what I mean? That San Antonio dirt weed ain't good for you. Now you want me to believe that you won't duck Abdullah Mason after saying you want $2.5 million to fight him. Now, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. I ain't got the GD. But how do you go from $100,000 for your last fight, a fight that you damn near some people say you lost? Well, the guy dog going on, what the dude named Talez or whatever, the Mexican dude, he dropped you. Remember he dropped you? Yeah, he dropped you. Now you won the fight. I think you won the fight. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say shit on to say your son ain't won the fight. He won the fight, but boy, he got dropped. Boy, he got dropped. You know what I mean? And this and that. You know what I'm saying? So falling down in the corner. You remember went to the corner, went to go sit out on the stool that wasn't there and just sat down. I'm talking about, man, this dude was a slow, flat-footed tomato can. I mean, this fighter was tailor-made for kid. He took every shot you hit him with. Didn't even go down. Took every shot. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about, God damn, that motherfucker right here, man. He ain't playing. How he hitting him? You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Now you want me to believe that you won't duck Abdullah Mason after declaring that you want to get paid $2.5 million to fight him. I have spoken to someone that's close to the situation, and they don't believe a word Mama Hoefield says out of her mouth. Watching Kid Austin back up Mama Hofield's lies in interviews confirms to me that the kid is just as a big a liar as his mama. Just like his mammy Hofield. We might need to change your name from Mama Hoefield to Mammy Hofield, because you giving off Mammy vibes. You giving off Mammy vibes right now. Let's watch the video and tell me if you take Mama Hoefield serious. You get what I'm saying? For the record, gotta say this here. The offer from Top Rank that was sent to Mammy Hoefield, Mama Hoefield, was not for $2.5 million. So to sit back and say you accepted the offer is a play on words. It's disingenuous at best. How in the hell you accept something when the terms of the contract of the offer that was sent to you said nothing about $2.5 million? I had somebody send me a video. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. I had somebody send me a video of the Boxing Boys. I ain't gonna say no names who sent it to me. The Boxing Boys. They said it was a sassy, what they call it, dude, sassy Saquon called the show, and Lord have mercy. I have an MBA. I have an MBA in finance, and the Schofields, they could potentially get that $2.5 million. This nigga called, I don't know what kind of nigga, I don't care what kind of nigga, what they call it, trigonometry. I don't know what kind of niggonometry. I don't know what kind of niggonometry math this dude was using. But he called the Boxing Boys using niggonometry. You have trigonometry. No, you have the division, multiplication, fractions. You have calculus. You know what I mean? You have trigonometry, and then you have niggonometry. Niggonometry is a math equation that's just niggas make up. It don't make no sense to nobody. Niggonometry is a math equation that's often used by niggas. True. And niggonometry, one plus one don't equal two in niggonometry. Well, shit, hold on now. Wait a minute now. That's the old math. 1 plus 1. Okay. So this is niggonometry. This is niggonometry. Okay. You got paid a little over $100,000 your last fight. Okay. You signed the contract to fight Shakur Stevenson for $1.1 million. 10 times more than what you made the last fight. Okay. You pulled out the fight like a 3-minute man with a condom on who getting some for the first time. You pulled out quick. The girl ain't even satisfied, right? You pulled out quick, right? So by you pulling out, and they had to find a replacement opponent, Josh Padley. Remember the electrician, the dude that was working the double shift? He was doing the double shift from the he's an electrician, a full-time electrician. He pulled the double shift the same week he fought Shakur Stevenson. He got paid whatever they paid him as a replacement to fight you. You did not collect on that 1.1 because you was in the hospital listening to Afro beats music, faking like you was on your deathbed. Now you gonna take that situation and then to try to circle back. Oh, yeah, man, you know, yesterday's price ain't today's price. We want 2.5 mil. The fool called the show yesterday was talking like he was talking like Kid Austin was a household name. This nigga was saying shit like, yeah, yes, and 2.5 is good just to get that name on your belt, because Abdullah Mason, he get a big name like Kid Austin on his belt. I'm like, big name, don't nobody know this nigga. True. Abdullah would be willing to take less money in order to make sure to get that big name on his belt, on his resume. You can't make this up. That's niggonometry. Then the nigga came back and said, well, I know what I'm talking about because I have an MBA in business. Lord have mercy.
To this day.
Oh my God. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. Anyways. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. You can go to a matter of fact, and these are some of the products at Foster's Barbershop. Right here, man. Look here, Foster, established in 1965. Shout out to Foster, R.I.P. to Foster, established 1965. Foster's Barbershop right here, man. Today's show was sponsored by my sponsor, Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, please go to 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida. You can download the app Booksy. If you're in the city of Tampa and you're looking for a haircut, especially if you are a celebrity or an influencer or something of that sort, this is the best barbershop in the city. This barbershop has a tiki bar in the back. You can play golf in the back as well. Has a bartender serve you drinks, all of that stuff while getting a haircut. It's the nicest one in the city. You have to make an appointment though. Can't no average Joe Blow just walk up in there. You got to make an appointment, and the haircut is $50. You want to get a haircut, get your beard, whatever the case may be. The price of entry is $50. That's it. So this ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, we ain't playing with these hoe ass niggas today, man. It is what it is, man. And if you's a hoe ass nigga and you are you related to Mama Hoefield, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, we ain't cutting no corners over here, man. We ain't playing over here, man. And guess what? If they get out of line, we gonna send them goons.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on. No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
Y'all tell me in what world does a prospect? Let's just be honest. Kid Austin is really nothing but a prospect. Yeah, he got in line to fight Shakur Stevenson, but that was because Mama Hoefield was doing so much barking. She was popping up bussy. She was popping up bussy so much on the internet that Shakur said, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. Let me go ahead and offer this fool a fight. They always talk about, well, we over here with the WBA. We're gonna get a shot at the title with the WBA. You got Tank Davis right there. I thought you said, yeah, we're next in line to fight for a title with the WBA. Y'all ain't said nothing about Tank yet, so you lied about that. You lied about that too. Cause you ain't after the dude that you say that you're supposed to be next in line to fight. But that's neither here nor there. Turk Al-Rashid offered you 10 times more than what you got paid your last fight. You ducked it all the way up to the week of the fight. Thank God they found an electrician that boxes on the side. They found a full-time electrician that's a part-time boxer. What you doing, baby boy? I'm getting down from this electric pole right here. Where you finna go at? Man, I gotta get ready to go to the gym, man, and train. Train for what? I'm finna go to my other job. What your other job is? I'm a part-time boxer. Full-time electrician / part-time boxer. And he lasted 9 rounds. So you missed out on that. To fight a champion. Now you want double and a half more than what you was offered to fight a prospect. What kind of niggonometry is that? You know, you got overpaid. Well, you didn't get paid, but you got offered 10 times more than what you got paid in your last fight to fight a champion. Now you're fighting now you got a contract from Abdullah Mason's team, from Top Rank, to fight a prospect who I think he has more wins than you, or y'all got around the same wins, or whatever the case may be, and you want double and a half than what you was offered from Turk Al-Rashid to fight a champion in order to fight a prospect. What kind of math is that? True. You know, I ain't got but a GED though. I ain't got but a GED, and I figured that out. I said, oh, this nigga. I said, you know what I thought about? This what I thought about. This what I thought. Hey, this what I thought about right here. This what I thought about. This nigga. I say, this nigga don't want to fight. This nigga scared. Nigga scared. He don't want to fight. Don't want to fight at all. Somebody say, bomb squad in the building. Where the bomb squad at? Hey, Deontay Wilder. Wait, what you got to say?
What he says, we don't believe.
We don't believe you. We know you're pathological. We know you're pathological. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the psychology of a pathological liar. We're going to get into the psychology of a pathological liar. But before we do that, we got to give a special shout out to all of the lovely ladies in the chat, all of the tenderonis, all of the honey dips, and the snow bunnies.
See her eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth soul feel.
Now, Lady Shan, if y'all been following me for a while, I used to do presentations over here. When I destroyed the PBC, the propaganda, not the PBC, but I destroyed a lot of the propaganda, what's going on with the money and the hedge fund money, all that stuff there from Waddell and Reed. I did the presentations over here. When I was destroying the Torquenator Army, the Wildettes. I mean, the ones that the radical members of the Wildettes. I had to do a presentation. I had to pull up all the receipts, what was said, different videos. I pulled up Deontay Wilder's resume, the rankings of all of the fighters that he fought, all of that. I systematically destroyed these fools, right? So what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little light presentation. Don't everybody believe in Google? If y'all believe in Google, let me know.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Go Google it. So let's do this here. I got something that I Googled. I talked to a nice, lovely young lady I talked to a nice, lovely young lady today. She's very pretty, very fine. Her name is Siri. Her name is Siri, right? I spoke to a lovely young lady today. Her name is Siri, right? I say, hey, how you doing, baby? How you doing? What's your name? My name is Siri. What you do for a living? What I do for a living is if you mention my name and you ask me a question, my job is to give you the answer to the question by scouring the internet, finding out what I can find, and then gathering the information for you. I said, oh man, that's a good job, man. That's a good job, Siri. Oh, I be goddamn.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
And guess how I found my girl? I found her on the internet through a mutual friend of mine by the name of Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Facts.
True.
I found it through a mutual friend. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. So I typed into Siri. I typed into Google. I say, Siri, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? Y'all share this live. Y'all share this video. Y'all share this live show. This is going to be a good one. Share this live show. This is going to be a good one. Y'all share this live show. Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram. I see Mill City in the building. Mill City, you be letting that nigga off. You be letting Mama Hoefield off, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna take care of it for you, Mill. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna take care of it for you. Anyways. So let's go over here. Bam. Okay, so I talked to my female friend by the name of Siri. I say, Siri, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? When someone starts to believe their own lies, it can be described using several terms depending on the context and underlying reasons. Let's go. Now, when I read you this definition, I want to give you some examples of what this definition means. I want you to go back and look at some videos. Go back and look at the Mill City videos where Mama Hoefield is on there. Go back and look at the videos where Mama Hoefield was on the Boxing Boys, and even the ones that's on here. And you're gonna find out what it is. You're gonna put it together. The people in the chat already don't put it together. The people in the chat already know what it is. You get what I'm saying? We know what it is. Our people, cause I look at the comments. The comments they ripping. The comments they ripping this. They ripping this woman. They're ripping this woman, Mama Hoefield. They're ripping her. Right? Let's go. Anyways, let me show y'all what this is, right? So, let me blow this up one more time. Blow it up one more time. I want to make sure we. All right. When someone starts to believe their own lies, it can be described as using. It can be described using several terms depending on the context and underlying reasons. Number one, when someone starts to believe their own lies, the number one thing that you call it is self-deception. What is the definition of self-deception? All of this falls under the term when someone starts to believe their own lies. Do you follow me? I got that from Professor Griff. Do you follow me? That's what he said all the time. This is a general term for the act or process of deceiving oneself or persuading oneself to believe something that is false. Self-deception can be a conscious or unconscious process. Number two, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? It's called self-deception. What's the number two thing it can be called? It's also called delusion. Shout out to the Boxing Don. Delusion. Delusion is if the person, if the belief in the false information is held despite clear evidence to the contrary and significantly impacts the person's life and functioning, it could be considered a delusion. Let's read that again. Let's replace person. If the belief in the false information is held by Mama Hoefield, despite clear evidence to the contrary and significantly impacts Mama Hofield's life and functioning, it could be considered a delusion. Delusions are often associated with mental health conditions such as psychosis, which can occur in disorders like bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. I'm finna body this whore.
True. True.
Now, this what my girlfriend Siri told me. I ran into my homeboy named Google. Come to find out, Google had a female friend he wanted to hook me up with. So Google hooked me up with a female friend that he thought that, you know, I might be interested in, and he knew that she might be interested in me. So when I hooked up with her and I found out what her occupation is, she told me my job is to tell you all things that you ask of me. I said, oh, I ain't never had a woman like Sarah before.
True.
Hey, shout out to Ali. I ain't never had a woman like Sarah before. She know everything. So, what is it called? Siri, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? It's called self-deception, and it's called delusion. Let's move on to the third one. Oh, y'all gonna love this one. Pathological lying. Or
several medical conditions such as borderline personality disorder, narcissistic personality disorder, and histrionic personality disorder. This answer is from Wikipedia.
Hey, check this out. I told y'all these cell phones be listening to us. Now my cell phone over here, the phone is listening to me talk. And it just, when I said Siri real loud, it just picked up and gave me the definition. Hey, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Nigga, please.
You did. Anyway, hold on. Let's go. We're not finished. Pathological lying or mythomania, mythomania or pseudologia fantastica. Right? This term describes a pattern of chronic and obsessive lying. Pathological liars may believe their own lies and may not be fully aware that they are lying. You ever seen Mama Hoefield sitting up there lying? Mama Hoefield can lie with a straight face without stuttering. She can lie. She go on Mill City and Mill just let her lie. He don't say shit. But I think the reason why Mill do that, because Mill know this whole nigga lying. But Mill is the nice guy. I'm the opposite of nice. I'm the opposite. So Mill probably said, I'm gonna let this fool. And shout out to Mill. Mill is in the in the chat and Instagram. Mill said, I'm gonna just let this fool talk. When they go on the Bossy Boys, I seen the look on Nessa Gill's face. Ness know this nigga lie. Ness said, yeah, man, I got another guest coming on. Let me go ahead and let you go. Ness was like, I said, Ness do this nigga lie. I said, this nigga doubling and tripling down and quadrupling down. But let's continue. I want y'all to continue to read this definition. This term, psychological lying, better known as mythomania or pseudologia or pseudologia fantastica, is also, this is a term that describes a pattern of chronic and obsessive lying. Pathological liars may believe their own lies and may not be fully aware that they are lying. Mythomania is considered a specific form of pathological lying characterized by elaborate and fantastical stories. You know those stories? Oh, do you guys want an example of a fantastical story? Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of a fantastical story. This is an example of a fantastical story. Let's go right here. This is an example of a fantastical story. Let's do this right quick. Do you guys want to know what a fantastical story is? Let's go. My hair is in my eyes. Wait a minute, my forehead. I'm going bald. I got the George Jefferson going in the front and my weave in the back, my man weave. Wait a minute, let me put my hair back. Anyways, hey guys, how you doing? My name's Mama Hoefield. Bruh. And I just want to let our fans know that kid is doing fine. He's in the hospital right now. Bruh. In a hospital bed. I told you guys, I gave you guys chronological order. Bruh. And what happened? Shakur set us up. Bruh. He planted drugs in our car. Bruh. He sent SWAT to our hotel. Bruh. He stole our passports and ripped the pages out of our passports. Bruh. He had somebody rub cream on, wait a minute, my hair's in my mouth. He had somebody rub cream on kid and he got sick. He's in the hospital right now. Bruh. Kid just had I think he had surgery. I'm not sure. But right now I got the video camera showing. Bruh. Kid is in the bed right now. He's knocked out sleep.
And I am grateful that I made it here.
Time to expose them.
You know, we're trying to make this movie. You know, so we didn't duck Shakur. We're not afraid.
Bruh.
The fight is Saturday, but Shakur was so afraid of us that he did all of these things. He even told the police that we had we was kidnapping, you know, children, which is not true. We don't do stuff like that.
Bruh.
Mole was in the camp because Shakur and them hired the mole.
Bruh.
He stole our passports. He ripped Floyd's passport. Floyd went to the airport to come to London for the meet, and they wouldn't let him on because they said your signature page is ripped out of your book.
Bruh.
Also stabbed the tires. We went through 4 rental cars,
Bruh.
3 Airbnbs.
No, it was like 5.
Bruh.
I didn't believe this person was the mole.
Bruh.
You know, because he was supposed to be a friend. They also called the cops.
Bruh.
The SWAT team come 3 o'clock in the morning, say we harboring kids. They got an out-of-state call, and I got police records to show all of this. Kidnapping kids.
Bruh.
So 3 o'clock in the morning, they got guns to Floyd's head, and they search the house, and they find out that this is somebody prank.
Now, do you notice what he said right here? I got police records to show all of this.
Airbnbs.
No, it was like 5.
Bruh.
I didn't believe this person was the mole.
Bruh.
You know, because he was supposed to be a friend. They also called the cops.
Bruh.
The SWAT team come 3 o'clock in the morning, say we harboring kids. They got an out-of-state call, and I got police records to show all of this.
So Mama Hoefield said right there, I have police records to show all of this. Guess what? Ain't none of these podcasts we've been at. You said you had the police records to show all of this. Now, let's go back to the word. Let's go back to what Siri said. My girlfriend Siri, you know, I got a good girlfriend, my girlfriend Siri. Let's go back to what my girlfriend Siri said. My girlfriend Siri said that pathological lying, better known as mythomania or pseudologia fantastica. This term describes a pattern. A pattern is something that you consistently do. If you consistently do something all the time, that is called a pattern. This term describes a pattern of chronic and obsessive lying. I just gave you an example. Pathological liars may believe their own lies and may not fully be aware that they are lying. This is how Mama Hoefield can go on these podcasts, tell a lie with a straight face without blinking, because she has convinced herself that the lie that she made up, that she knows is not true, is true. And she feels that if I say this lie enough times, I can convince everybody else in the chat who know goddamn well I'm lying that I'm telling the truth. True. Oh my God. Somebody say, let's hear boxing, not news. That don't make sense. Hey, somebody block this whole ass nigga. What's your name? Keith Grande. You must be Mama Hoefield. Somebody send him to the block party. Get rid of him. Be gone. Create another account. I know you will. Anyways, let's continue. Mythomania is considered, mythomania is considered a specific form of pathological lying characterized by elaborate and fantastical stories. What you just heard, Shakur set us up. Shakur planted drugs in our car. He slashed our tires. We was in like 4 or 5 Airbnbs. We was in like 3 Airbnbs. Kid also said, no, more like 5. So he came in and interjected. That's called fantastical stories. Y'all got that? Fantastical stories. Let's continue. Let's go down some more. What else? Hold on. What was the question? The question was, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? Let's go to number 4. Illusory truth effect. What is illusory truth effect? Pathological lying, right? This refers to the tendency to believe a statement is true if it is repeated often enough, even if it is false. Let's go back. What is illusory truth effect? And where everybody in the classroom said with me, illusory truth effect. What is illusory truth effect? This refers to the tendency to believe a statement is true if it is repeated often enough, even though it is false. True. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Me24. Shout out to Lady Sand. Shout out to Foodie. Shout out to the Boxing Don. Boy, that's deep right there. That's deep right there. It says this effect can contribute to the belief in one's own lies if the lie is repeated frequently. Mama Hoefield lied so much and say it so frequently that she starts to believe her own lies. And she believed that if she repeated enough on podcasts that would not even push back on her for any of this stuff, that goddamn she can get everybody to believe it. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm the only podcast that's gonna do this. Somebody got to do it. Might as well be me.
To this day,
you did.
but this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
Let's continue. This is why I'm the most hated on YouTube. No problem. This effect can contribute to the belief in one's own lies if the lie is repeated frequently. Some of you guys may know people just like this. Number 5. What did my girlfriend Siri say? Cognitive dissonance. I know y'all familiar with the definition of cognitive dissonance. This occurs when individuals hold conflicting beliefs or behaviors causing discomfort. To reduce this discomfort, individuals may alter their perception of reality to align with their desired self-concept, which can involve believing their own lies. So let me tie this in. So you feeling the discomfort of knowing that you're a duck. You were scared. You pulled out of 2 fights already, H2O, and then now Shakur Stevenson at the door. You know what I mean? Now you know you're a duck. You know you're a liar. But guess what? To reduce the discomfort that you're feeling from knowing that you are a duck, being called a duck, ducking, being called a pathological liar, individuals such as Mama Hoefield and her son may alter their perception of reality. What do? To align with their desired self-concept. Now that's also confirmation bias. Because confirmation bias is only accepting or believing information that confirms what you want to believe. So now that can tie into this as well, which can involve believing their own lies. Important note, it's crucial to remember that believing one's own lies can be a complex issue with varying underlying reasons and potential severity. If you are concerned about someone who seems to be consistently dishonest or believe their own falsehoods, it's important to seek professional guidance from a qualified mental health professional. Mama Hoefield said that I'm in counseling right now. Do you remember that? You remember that? Well, Mama Hoefield said, yes, right now I'm in counseling. I wonder what you in counseling for. We know you in counseling for being a woman beater. You beat that woman up. You know I know the story. You beat that woman up. You in counseling for that. But you probably in counseling for goddamn being a pathological liar. You did. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. This too easy. It's a shame that I had to be the one to do it. But no one can do it like me. No one can do it like me in boxing. Not on these boxing YouTube streets. They can't do it like me. So it's best that I do it. Anyways, hold on. Let's go here. You know, we team fuck the other side over here. We don't give a damn. We give 25 fucks about what a nigga gotta say. Shit. Lord have mercy. Let's go over here. Let's pull this video of what Mama talking about. Now, will y'all remember? Now I want y'all to remember this. Matter of fact, let me drop this definition. Let me drop this link in here. This is for my girlfriend Siri. I met my girlfriend Siri through a mutual friend of mine by a mutual friend by the name of Google. I'm gonna drop it in there. I met my girlfriend Siri by a mutual friend of mine by the name of Google. My friend Google told me, told me, hey man, look here, man, I got a girlfriend. I want to holler at your baby boy. Google hooked me and doggone me and my girlfriend Siri up. And guess what? We've been shang-a-langing ever since.
True.
Shang-a-lang. Anyways, I will listen. I am going to get to the super chats. Y'all bear with me one moment, but we got to pull up Mama Hoefield. I want to give you an example of what they call it. Fantastical. What it's called? What is called again? What is called again? Fantastical stories. You know what? A fantastical story is just something that's just so outrageous that, you can't believe it. Man, that shit. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, fam. Bro, come on, fam. Fam, come on. You know what I mean? You know, the fantastical story. Yeah, dog, I remember the time, nigga, I was at the club. Nigga, I was in there by myself. I had got jumped. I had 20 niggas jump me. I was knocking them all out. I had my back up against the wall. I was just swinging. I was knocking out females and all. I caught a big dude that was 6'6", 6'7", by 320. You know, me and the dude was tussling. He swung on me. I shook it off. I went up under him. I had him in the air. I was just shaking the nigga. Just shaking him. I was shaking the nigga. Just shaking him. How big you were? He was 6'6", 6'7". How much he weighed? By 310, 320. I had him in my hair over my head. Over my head, I was just shaking him. Then I slammed him on his haircut. He was knocked out asleep. All the other 19 people who jumped in the fight, they got scared and ran off when they saw what I did to their big homeboy. That's a fantastical story.
True.
That's a fantastical story. That's a fantastical story. Hey, Foodie, that's a fantastical story. That's it right there. But fantastical. Just unbelievable. That nigga doing all this Superman shit. You get what I'm saying? Like this is like, do you know what a fantastical story is? This is another definition. This is another example of a fantastical story.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please.
Nigga talking about he catching bullets with his teeth. Guess what? That's a fantastical story. That's a fantastical story. Man catching bullets with his teeth, dog. I see you. I'm telling you, dog. Dude shot at him. He sat right there. Caught it. I thought he got shot in the head. He turned around, spit the bullet out. I saw it. You get what I'm saying? Lord Hammer, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. I swear to God, you can't make this up. It is what it is. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's go. Fantastical stories. Let's go. Let's pull this up. Mama Hoefield, looking like the whore that she is. Let's go over here. Fantastical stories, huh? Let's go. All right. It is what it is.
What up, y'all? I'm driving real fast, but I just had to update y'all on something before it hit the news or before it hit social media. We've been offered a fight with Abdullah Mason. Hell yeah, we accept that. $2.5 million. That's the price. So put the money on the wood, it all go good. Yesterday price ain't today's price, baby. Let's get this money, baby. Yes, we'll fight that brother. Put the money on the wood. He's with Turkey now and all them. Let's go. Jay Prince got money. Put that money up. Y'all believe on y'all got. What up, y'all? I'm driving.
Hold on, wait. I got one more thing. One more thing to show. Mama Hoefield said she had proof. She was going to show everything, right? Y'all remember that? She said she had proof. She was going to show everything. Let's go. I got the receipt for that.
Kidnapping kids. Called the cops.
Bruh.
The SWAT team come 3 o'clock in the morning, say we harboring kids. They got an out-of-state call, and I got police records to show all of this. Kidnapping kids.
Bruh.
So 3 o'clock in the morning, they got guns to Floyd head, and they search the house and they find out that this is somebody prank. So then they make a report saying that people is trying to prank this guy so he can't make his flight. The day before the flight, somebody planted drugs in the car.
Bruh.
In our rental car, and they called the cops, said that a guy with dreads tried to run him over while he was doing drugs in the car.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
So we wake up, the car alarm ringing, we go outside. I'm in my drawer saying, this is my rental car. And they like, you just drove this car. Somebody a half an hour ago reported y'all. So they throw me in the car with cuffs on it.
Fantastical stories. This dude lies without even blinking. Fantastical stories. Let's go.
They start testing these drugs.
Bruh.
The thing that saved me is the guy, the tow truck driver that was putting the car on thing. He felt the car. He said, this car haven't been driven in hours. It's ice cold.
Bruh.
There's no way this man drove this car 30 minutes ago. And so they took the cuffs off. They took the drugs. They apologized, and they had a cop circling the block till we got on the airplane to make sure nothing else happened.
As far as I'm concerned, bro, you can't make this up. Hold on, here we go right here. Let's go right here.
Everything.
Bruh.
So I got, after the guns was at his head and stuff, my anxiety hit me bad. So they had to rush me to the hospital, everything.
Bruh.
Hey, here you go right here.
The hospital for anxiety.
Here go right here, hold up.
So you gonna make
you go hear Kid Austin in the background say you almost had a heart attack. Kid Austin is backing up the lie. The son is just like the father. Or in this case, the son is just like the mother. You hear the son being the hype, being the hype, doing ad-libbing. The son is ad-libbing his mother, Mama Hoefield's lie. No, it was like 5. You know, we had like 3, 4 rental cars. No, it was like 5. So he came in. No, it was like 5. Then he say, you know, I had anxiety. After the guns and stuff was put to my son's head, I had anxiety. You know what I mean? I had to go to the hospital. And kid, you hear a kid in the back. No, you almost had a heart attack.
True.
Hey, Deontay Wilder, what you got to say about that?
What he says we don't believe.
We ain't seen the receipt yet. Let's continue.
Make up some type of excuse to why you're not coming to the fight.
Bruh.
Shakur. What you think was going to happen when kid punches him in the stomach? You know, stop.
Bruh.
You know you can't do that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, boy.
But this is what happened in camp. I even had to go to the hospital for anxiety.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
Because after the guns was at his head and stuff, my anxiety hit me bad. So they had to rush me to the hospital, everything.
Bruh.
So I got police reports and all this that I would show after the fight. So
okay, let's stop right there. See that. No, you know you don't fucked up, right? You know you don't fucked up. You said right here that you got police reports and everything that you're going to show after the fight. You didn't fight him. You went to the hospital, but you said you were going to show it. You have not showed it yet.
True.
Ain't nobody asking these questions. I don't know if he telling these interviewers when he go on these YouTube channels, don't ask me certain questions. I don't know what it is, but nobody asked him those questions. Nobody asking them those questions. Look, mama, you said that you were going to show proof after the fight. Dog, you ain't showed proof yet. What happened? Where the proof at, fam? You said you were going to show the proof. Y'all think I'm lying? Let's play it again. You know, y'all know me now. I am the king of receipts. Lord, I'm the king of receipts.
The hospital for anxiety.
Can't do that. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, boy.
But this is what happened in camp. I even had to go to the hospital for anxiety.
Yo, I think we should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
Because after the guns was at his head and stuff, my anxiety hit me bad. So they had to rush me to the hospital, everything.
Bruh.
So I got police reports and all this that I would show after the fight. So this isn't fiction. This isn't made up. This is what they do on their level. They try to infiltrate your training camps. They even got us kicked out of a gym. We paid for a private gym.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This isn't fiction. This isn't made up. You know what I mean? Now hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to my girlfriend Siri. Let's go back to my baby mama Siri. Baby mama. What you say, baby mama? Baby mama, let me talk to my baby mama. My baby mama named Siri. You know, we got a son named Google. Siri said, I asked my baby mama, I said, what is it called when someone starts believing their own lies? Now all of this starts to make sense now. It starts to make sense now. Self-deception. This is a general term or act or process of deceiving oneself or persuading oneself to believe something that is false. This is how Mama Hoefield is able to look in the camera, look at the interviewer's face, and without blinking and lie. You know what I mean? A lie like this here because they deceive themselves. Delusion. Self-deception can also be a conscious or unconscious process. Delusion. Number 2, if the belief in the false information is held despite clear evidence to the contrary and significantly impacts the person's life and functioning, it could be considered a delusion. This is a delusion at this point. You know what I mean? Delusions are often associated with mental health conditions such as psychosis, which can occur in disorders like bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. This is what Mama Hoefield allegedly is suffering from. Let's continue. Pathological lying, also known as mythomania or pseudologia fantastica. This term describes a pattern of chronic and excessive lying. Pathological liars may believe their own lies and may not be fully aware that they are lying. Mythomania is considered a specific form of pathological lying characterized by elaborate and fantastical stories. You have been hearing fantastical stories. Let's continue. Illusory truth effect. This refers to the tendency to believe a statement is true if it is repeated often enough. This is why Mama Hoefield gonna keep repeating that shit, because she psychologically has convinced herself that this lie that she made up is real, and the daughter and the son believes it too. This effect can contribute to the belief in one's own lies if the lie is repeated frequently. Let's continue. Cognitive dissonance. This occurs when individuals hold conflicting beliefs or behaviors, causing discomfort. To reduce this discomfort, individuals may alter their perception of reality to align with their desired self-concept. This is what I want to believe. So even though what I'm believing is a lie, I'm going to reject anything that's the truth, that's opposite or contrary to what I want to believe, even though I know it's a lie, which can involve believing their own lies. Important note. Let's see what my baby mama Siri say. My baby mama Siri say, important note, Coach Malachi. It's crucial to remember that believing one's own lies can be a complex issue with varying underlying reasons and potential severity. If you are concerned about someone, meaning Mama Hoefield, who seems to be consistently dishonest or believe their own falsehoods, fantastical stories, it's important to seek professional guidance from a qualified mental health professional. Let's give my baby mama Siri and my son Google a round of applause. Now let me get ready to drop these phone lines. Let me go ahead and drop these phone lines. Y'all know how we do it, man. We're gonna drop these phone lines. It is what it is. And y'all call the show.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Let's read this super chat right here, man. Shout out to Deal. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said kid can't even sell out a hot dog stand. Can't even sell out a hot dog stand, but he's trying to get 2.5. These dudes are professional clout chasers. He say Mace Body's kid bad. It ain't even funny. Are you talking about Mason? Hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. Caller, hold on. Let's go to the next super chat. Shout out to Virtuoso. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Mama Hoefield is going through Hoflation. He said Hoflation. That's a good one. Hey, shout out to Profit Takers. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said just to stop and show love. Shout out to Coach. Hey, shout out to you, Brown Profit Takers. Shout out to Peter. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. Salute to you, fam. Let's give all of the cash appers, the super chatters, a round of hit them with the huggy bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
See, I don't play with these fools. Mama Hoefield is a pathological liar. I told y'all that. Pathological. Now you understand. Anytime from this point forward, anytime you see this fool on Mill City or the Boston Voice or any podcast she desired to go on, Mama Hoefield, you are going to look at her through the lens of a pathological liar. I just did a nice presentation just now. You're going to look at her through the lens of that. This whore always lying. And she make up these fantastical stories, her and her son, and they believe that shit. Let's continue. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. You seen Shakur issue an apology to Turkey on Twitter?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna address that too. I'm gonna address that. Hold on. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say over here? I say, look, man, you would be a fool to disrespect the person who can literally pay you the most money that you want to get paid. That's what Shakur did. Now, probably somebody in his team probably told him, hey, look here, man, that wasn't a smart idea. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah. If I'm Turkey, I'm gonna be like, all right, it's all good. You want that 7-8 million? You can get that. However, you got to get in that ring with your brother, Keyshawn Davis. Otherwise, it ain't happening. You know what I mean? Because he want to make these wild demands, and you know, you want to. I mean, because that whole towel comment that he made to Oscar, yeah, you got them towels, bro. I'm not letting that shit go. Especially, I got the type of bread that man got.
Yeah.
Oh nah, I'm gonna use that against you because you're gonna have to earn some brownie points over here, and that's gonna start fighting somebody we want to see you fight. Fuck the Zapata. Fuck the Zapata. Zapata ain't shit. You know, you beat him, he beat you. We don't care. We want to see you up in there, 50-50 fight, and that's Keyshawn Davis. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see for that type of bread. That's all I got though, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Martin. Yeah, man. See, so now y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is now. This is what's going on. Now y'all know what it is. Shout out to New Country. New Country, what's going on, baby boy? Javon Soto, salute. Shout out to everybody watching the show, man. We got over 600 watching the show between YouTube and X. And then we got Instagram as well and Rumble. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. I gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about the interview. To be honest with you, I don't. You know what I mean? So I gotta call it the way I see it, fam. You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah. Rod, Texas.
Rod, Texas, talk to me.
I got a confession, Coach. I got to come clean, man, because I've seen this show. I think, man, you can't cross a guy like Malachi, man. He's gonna come after you. But I had Schofield's dad's number saved. I thought I must have not saved it under the right number because I was like text him like, hey, you're the subject of today's show, because I just want to just kind of hear you. I hope he calls.
Mama Hoefield watches the show. She watches the show. She watches the show. So that bridge is burnt down. Like
I would like for him to call, man. Like, hey, Schofield Senior, if you're
fuck
on,
that nigga.
Schofield Senior, Schofield Senior, if you're on, explain yourself. Call, man. Like, we want to hear it because right now the whole boxing world thinks he's full of shit. Him and his son. And his son's a nice kid, but I'm sorry, when you let your dad do this much damage to your reputation, you're also at fault. There's got to be a point where this guy's an adult, comes in and says, dude, stop talking for me, please. Like, he doesn't have a fan base. He never had a fan base. And this is the best thing that could have happened to Shakur, because Shakur crashed out. He did a lot of things that turned people off, but because him and Schofield, like, people were kind of gravitating to, you know what, we got Shakur's back on. You know what I mean? They're gravitating towards Shakur because these two are so toxic. You see what I mean? It's kind of helping Shakur's cause. But I don't know, man.
This is what you fail to realize. The 23-year-old son, Kid Austin, is in on the lies. The mama gave birth out of her bussy to Kid Austin. So Kid Austin has those same bussy behavior as Mama Hoefield. The father and the son are the one and the same. So that's why when I played the video, did you hear what Kid say? Oh no, it was more like 5 rental cars. So he lied. He added a lie on top of what his mama said, Mama Hoefield. Then when Mama Hoefield said, it got so bad when they put guns to his head, I had anxiety. And then what did you hear in the background? You heard Kid say, oh no, you almost had a heart attack. So he's learned how to lie, to become a pathological liar in training, just like his mama. You can't separate Mama Hoefield from the son. They're one and the same. Once I realized that, I stopped feeling sorry for the kid. Because the kid is the one that sent me. The kid is the one that sent me the video of Mama Hoefield beating up that woman, in their condo. That's who sent me the video. His son.
I'm sure the dad still beats up the son. I mean, I'm
Choke
sure
the son out of
shit.
Yeah,
he's got some crazy. He probably locks him in his room and takes away his phone at night. I mean, there's some kind of sickness I think going on with the senior. I think he's some kind of psycho. But the things that come up, the lies and the just like. But the thing is, like, other fighters have these crazy fans that would, like, Shakur has them, Devin has them, Tank has them, Canelo has them, Ryan has them. The thing is, the only one that doesn't have any kind of backing whatsoever, and I'm down here in San Antonio, so I see it. This kid has no fan base whatsoever. Not with the San Antonio community. It doesn't seem like he has support from the black community. Like, even Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, this is why, again, I side with promoters, man, because these guys are showing us that the fighters are the problems. And the reason why Turkey is now saying, I'm going to put Dana White in charge of my operations, because Dana White, one, doesn't fuck around. I don't like Dana White, by the way. Yeah. But he's like, man, I'm not going to put up with these brats, man. I'm not going to be. I need somebody that says, hey, man, if you ain't going to take what we're going to give you, you can get your ass out the door, because Dana White's a true dude. And these guys are just crazy, man. Like, it's funny content, man. Like, every day, boxing's like a soap opera.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just
I
funny.
love it.
Every day you wake up to something new. But that's all I got, Coach.
Salute, fam. Yeah, I love the soap opera. I love it. Dudes say boxing is like a soap opera. Yes, it is. It's like a soap opera here in America. It's like a soap opera here in America. I love it, though. I love it. I love the soap opera. I love the drama. I love the beefs. I love all that. It's funny to me. It's real funny to me, because that's what boxing in America has come to. And to be fair, this is more fun than actually anything else. I love it. Give me something to talk about. Me being a content creator, I love it. You get what I'm saying? Because me, I hold no punches. As I said before, Coach Malachi, I built this platform. It ain't a nigga on YouTube can say it ain't no. Again, I had people who I collaborated with and stuff like that. But I'm saying, for someone that can say they made me, can't nobody say they made me. Matter of fact, the people, y'all made me in the chat. The people who made me is the people in the chat. So I'm gonna be loyal to the people who always supported me. I'm not Carla, hold on. I care nothing about a celebrity. We don't care nothing about that. I believe in establishing relationships and friendships. I believe in that. But I'm not caught up in the celebrity. I don't give a damn about that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I got to call a spade, fam. Somebody got to do it. I don't mind being the bad guy. I don't mind being attacked. I don't mind being ridiculed. I'm built for this shit. Everybody ain't built for this YouTube shit. I'm built for it. I'm telling you, I did this. I've been doing this shit 4 years, and I don't destroy boxing communities. I have destroyed boxing communities. Won me against 50 mofos. Destroyed every last one of them. Literally. I'm still standing. Hold it strong. We got over 600 here right now. Guess what? I ain't got no guests. I ain't got no features, none of that. It's just me, the coach. Little small channel. I ain't been doing it long, but guess what, boy? We got a hell of an impact. You know how I know? Because I know who I talk to on these phones on a daily basis. Carla, what's your name? Where you call it from?
Hey, Mo, we got to ask the real question, Slim. When is the statute of limitations of child abuse or endangerment? Because I'm starting to think, little Floyd, man, we might have to do so. We might have to free that little younger from him. Slim, that's crazy. Like, he like the new Gary Coleman. Like, how your father just man? And we got to really. And you know me, I was the advocate of all the fathers when there quite a few of y'all was like, we need to get the fathers out the sport. You mean I'm pro dad? So I was like, nah, man. I grew up, I was raised by my father. We need to have these fathers stay in here. But if you ain't grandfathered in, man, any of these professional boxers, they ain't got more than 5 years in the sport, man. Y'all gotta get y'all gotta get professional trainers. Y'all fathers gotta get out the sport. Y'all gotta get out the cameras. Bill, Big Jose, NUR, and Big T.O., they grandfathered in. We give them a pass. But these new motherfucking fathers out here, oh nah, they gotta get out the sport. I ain't gonna call no names, but these new motherfucking fathers, get them out the sport. Or in this case, mothers. You know, we got a mama in here running around this motherfucker, trying to get taken care of. So now Lord Floyd got to worry about his retirement and his mother's retirement. That's
listen. Floyd Schofield make money, and the money. Floyd Schofield make money, and the money goes directly to the dad, goes directly to the mom. See, I don't have a problem with boxing dads. I don't have a problem with boxing dads, but I have a problem with I have a problem with boxing moms. This boxing mama, I'm just saying, I ain't got the boxing dads. I like the boxing dads, but the boxing moms, there's only one. Her name is Mama Hoefield.
The boxing moms are the worst right now. I think the boxing moms going berserk. Yeah. But a lot of these, some of these new boxing fathers, they're doing a lot of clout chasing, a lot of shit they ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no, I ain't taking no shots at T.O. and Bill and all the other ones. They grandfathered in. I'm gonna get them a pass. But these new motherfuckers, man, get them out, man. They gotta be deported out. The sport, man, need to be a new rule. Talking about y'all can't come in, y'all can't train these motherfuckers, y'all can't do no interview because they just fucking it up. I ain't lying. They not bringing no value to the sport. I'm dead ass serious. They're not bringing no. All they doing is clout chasing and robbing the boxing fans of a good fight. To be honest with you, we just got robbed. Mama Hoefield just robbed us out of a good ass fight. Floyd versus Abdullah, that is a great fight.
That's the fight. Yes, that's the fight.
That is a great fight. And see how the mama just robbed this boxing fans? Get them out the sport. I'm telling you, get them out. Look at the other mama. Robbed this other unit. Man, I ain't getting in all that. I mean, not the other mama, though. He's a father. I'm talking the other father, dad. You got a mama and a dad and a couple other dads running around, new dads running around this motherfucker talking too much, man. Make the fight to shut the fuck up, Mo. But that's all I got for you, Mo. I'm out.
Hey, Salute fam. DC stand up. Yeah, see, I ain't got no problem with the boxing dads. It's the boxing moms. The moms see, the moms like, bro, like, listen, Mama Hoefield, Mama, I just broke down to you. Mama Hoefield needs help. Mentally, her mental health, she needs help. Mama Hoefield needs help. You get what I'm saying? She, you get what I'm saying? From, she's a serial woman beater. We saw the evidence of that. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? You hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
You hear me? My bad. This is Coach from Chicago, Coach. I'm trying to find out. You know who this is. God dang it, stop. And please, Coach, this is me. I'm trying to find what's going on with Kid. Who finna fight? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I got your notification. Please tell me what's going on.
Top Rank sent Mama Hoefield an offer for her son for her son to fight Abdullah Mason.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
Okay, hear me out. You said you want to know what's going on. I just need you to listen. And so she said that so Mama Hoefield shot a video. I accept the offer. Of course, we'll fight that brother. $2.5 million. We need $2.5 million for that fight. No problem. That's what she said. Now, a lot of people are laughing about this because Kid is a prospect, and Kid only made $100,000 his last fight. He ducked Shakur for the 1.1 to fight Shakur. He ducked that. He went to the hospital playing Afro beats in the background. Now, and Shakur was a champion. Shakur is a champion. So now Mama Hoefield want $2.5 million to fight a non-champion that's a prospect. So we try to make that. Now we know that's niggonometry. That's not trigonometry. That's not multiplication or addition or subtraction or whatever the case may be. That's niggonometry, because how do you explain a $100,000 fighter who got offered 10 times more than what they got paid in their last fight to fight a champion, which is $1.1 million? How do you explain? How do you go from that to 1 to 2.5 to fight a prospect who have just as many fights as you? So that's what's going on. But go ahead, brother.
I can't explain it. All I can say is somebody on one end is pushing pushing things on the other end, and it goes right back to the same other end. When it came down to the other end, don't nobody show up, and I don't see nobody showing up. I mean, who's gonna show up with that kind of proposition? Yeah, who's gonna show up? I mean, who's gonna show up? Somebody got to show up. The ball's in who court now?
Well, now, of course, Mama gonna say
the proposition was out there. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Coach, because it was already out there before. Because remember, Shakur was saying, to fight my boy, then you come holler at me. Ooh, take one of them. Why I'm saying that? Fight my boy, then come holler at me. I know now he got to fight his boy. and then the same thing, who gonna show up? I mean, you gonna have a nervous breakdown, or you're gonna have nervous breakdown this time, and you know what I'm saying, on the way up to the elevator to the suite, flat out, got they said to lose, you know what I'm saying, more than, I don't know. I mean, what you think that's feasible? I think I don't think that actually too much, Coach. That's my point.
I mean, I think that's like
you say, Mama Hoefield working game again, but I see if it don't pay out. I mean, something gonna happen. I mean, can it happen with that 2.5 mil? I mean, hey, if you can make that work, if they can make that work, can they make that work?
The thing is
and prove the boy a bum.
Why would someone pay a prospect $2.5 million to fight another prospect?
Well, I mean, first of all, y'all don't look dude as been.
Who's doing that?
They don't look dude as being a prospect now because he's still in his weight level. They all of them still in the same weight level and the same, you know what I'm saying, prospects and all that. So they just, get to it. This 2.5 million. That's all right. Hey, that sounds real good. I like that. I can see that. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's go. Kid gonna punk out again. Somebody gonna punk out. Who you think gonna punk out first? I can see it happening. Man, this is America. The price of the brick went up.
Yeah, but you gotta be the bricks. The price of the the price of the bricks went up. I agree with you on that. But guess what? You first have to be bricks. If you can't be no Buddha Dean, you can't be no Reggie, and then holler about hear me out. You can't listen. You have to be uncut. You have to be that uncut cocaina. If you baking soda, you can't demand the price that someone would pay for the uncut cocaina when you baking soda. It don't work that way.
I think he's still that nigga he said he is. Not his father say he is. He say he is.
Okay.
I mean, that was made to be said. That was made to be said that he said, let's move on and let's talk 2.5 million. And they can work it down faster than that, but they ain't going to work out anyway because you know how the game go, how the boxing game go anyway. That's what they're going to do. He got to step his ass up and prove himself. And I'm waiting for the opportunity in the chat to do it. So I'll tell you. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's my point.
All right. Well,
go ahead.
Look here, man. Listen, old school. We got other calls calling in. Thank you for calling the show, brother. I appreciate you. Shot town, stand up. Shot town, stand up. Shot town, stand up. Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck this nigga saying. Anyway, was he speaking English? I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Coach, I said yesterday, some fighters today have more excuses not to get in the ring than settle it like men. Why call yourself a fighter and you're turning down fights? Bro, this kid ducked a championship fight. Who the hell does that nowadays, Coach? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Why the hell call yourself a fighter and you scared to fight the top guys? You know what I mean? The competition is gonna get tough from now on. This guy's ducking fights, man. You know what I mean? So when I heard they were blaming Shakur for messing with their passport, I'm like, why would this guy do? Why would Shakur do this, man? I'm sure he wants to see your boy in the ring. He trained for this fight for weeks. Why would he fuck up the bag? That's another thing that didn't make sense.
Bro, this man spent all his money for training camps and everything because the fighter had to pay for that. Just Anyways, I'm past that. Mama Hoefield said that they was gonna. I just played the video clip. I'm gonna play it again. That we're gonna show proof. Mama haven't showed any proof yet. You ain't showed proof on Mill City. You ain't showed proof on doggone the Bossy Boys. Mama Hoefield haven't showed proof yet. You want to know why she haven't showed proof? Because everything she said out of her lying lips was a figment of her imagination.
Exactly. He ain't got none, bro. He ain't got no proof, bro. He made all that shit up. And for Mama Hoefield, I got advice for you. Keep your J Prince's name out of your mouth. This man don't play. I don't think he knows that he can disappear any moment. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know what happened to Booger Ray, Coach. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to tell him, bro. Like,
ain't that gonna happen to him. J Prince don't get out like that. Ain't that gonna happen to him.
All right. But anyways, I know we all know Oscar is mad like a motherfucker, bro. He's fucking up his business. You know, there's a video out there. I think it happened in Saudi, like the day after or something, the day of the fight. They asked Hopkins a question. He was like, "You got to talk to Oscar." Like he even was, he even was, you know, he was scared.
Yeah, Bernard Hopkins. Yeah. That B-Hop. B-Hop said B-Hop ain't want to answer that question.
Yeah, that right there led me to believe Oscar's mad like a motherfucker. So I asked you, Coach, how long before Oscar drops these motherfuckers?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's gonna happen, bro. He's not taking the fights, bro. He's costing them money, bro. Fucking up the business. So again, listen, man. That's another thing, Coach. When I saw this boy pretending to be in a coma to duck a fight, I'm of the opinion like Mama Hoefield is fucking up, you know, his boy's career with the lies, man. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, man. A grown ass man acting like a bitch. It makes no sense, bro. But anyways, Coach, do me a favor, man. And I know you're gonna continue. Keep cooking these motherfuckers. They deserve it. Respect from New York. I'm
Salute.
Out.
Hey, Green Eyes P. That dude, you just deleted his message. Go ahead and send him to the block party. We holla at you. Bye, Felicia. Create another account. I know you will. Send him to the ethos. Anyways, because listen, I have this show on subscriber mode. You have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes just to be able to leave a comment. Let me see. Let me make sure I got it on there. Is it on subscriber mode? Yeah, I have it on subscriber mode. So you have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes just to be able to leave a comment. Coming over here trolling ain't gonna help you, baby boy, at all. Only thing gonna happen, you're gonna get blocked. And you're going to be forced to create another account. Probably Mama Hoefield and them playing. Anyways, it is what it is. Yeah, man, so that's the question. We want the receipts. You said you had the receipts. Matter of fact, if y'all don't believe me, let's play this one more time. I just want to play that one part one more time. That one part one more time. Just that one part. Just that one part. Hold on. I'll call her. Hold on. Let's play that one part. Just one more time. Because I don't want nobody thinking I'm making anything up. All that stuff there. Let's go.
Because after the guns was at his head and stuff, my anxiety hit me bad. So they had to rush me to the hospital, everything. Bruh. So I got police reports and all this that I would show after the fight. So this isn't fiction. This isn't made up. This is what they do on their level. They try to infiltrate your training camps. They even got us kicked out of a gym. We paid for a private gym.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Found out the gym owner was friends with them, took our money and told us we could never come to his gym. Bruh. It was just like a lot to get through this camp. So we're going to make him pay when we get in that ring.
Fantastical stories. Fantastical stories. Let's continue. I'll call her. What's your name? Where you call her from?
Man, it's good buddy Taylor from Grand Rapids, Michigan. How you feeling, bro?
Good buddy from Grand Rapids. Talk to me.
Man, I see how you be coming after my man Skull Hofield. His name Hofield, right?
Yeah, Mama Hoefield.
Right. In my opinion, I think he be skull feeling a lot. In my opinion, skull feeling means bullshitting because I'm sort of sick of his lies too. Like every fucking time you get on there, they be telling us stuff about everything he's doing. Like, but I think we all need to take it easy on the son because in my opinion, Kid Austin, he's just trying to defend it. He don't know what the fuck is going on. His dad's doing some shit that he has no clue of what he's supposed to be doing and bringing his son, dragging along, trying to use his fame. This man keeps saying, I know what to do with $1 million. Hofield, that's not going to be your $1 million. That's going to be your son's $1 million. What, you going to rob your son too? You're not going to let this man... Hey, I think we need to help this son get his dad to stop being his manager or something. Like, hey, just blackball this kid until his dad decides to step the fuck down and let Oscar and La Hoya and them do their job. That's what I all want to say, bro. I don't like that we all attacking the kid, bro. It's a good kid. He's only 22 years old. He's doing what all of us would do, and that's defend our father. I would defend my father, everybody, too. He just don't realize his father's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know you feel that way, but I know I'm a little bit more closer to the situation. So I know better. Okay. But I know better. But your point well taken, fam. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute. Yeah, I'm a little bit more closer to the situation, so I know. You get what I'm saying? So hey, listen, shout out to Ali. Ali, what's going on, fam? What's going on? G5, the Bronx is in the building. The Brizons, the Boogie Down. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Also for international calls, the UK number is strolling at the bottom as well. As a matter of fact, maybe if I do this, caller, hold on. Maybe if I do this, let me do this. My bad. Let me see, can I take this. It's strolling at the bottom. Let me do this. Maybe if I do it like this. All right, there you go right there. There you go right there. Phone line's right there. It is what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, coach? It's No Copy Entertainment. Nate from the UK. You good?
Nate, talk to me.
Yo, coach, that caller before Jamie from New York, talking about, yeah, I like that. Yeah, 2.5. Yeah, that sound good. Yo, where these niggas go with this nigga tree, man? Yo, these guys just would have pick our number, man, from the air. And I hope everyone knows, right, that everything that Mama Hoefield was saying in that video didn't make no sense, right? It comes on, I'm gonna give you out a scoop before it hits the social media. Like, nigga, you the first person to tell social media, nigga. Ain't so anyhow fucking backyard steak on no fucking YouTube talking about no fucking funny deals, nigga. You crazy? Yeah, I'm driving fast. Yeah.
Yesterday's price ain't today's prices. All this stuff, man. Hey, bro.
Yeah, the price of the keys gone up. And by the way, the price of the keys really in the streets have gone down, fool. I don't know what street you on, these bozos are chatting shit, coach. They're chatting shit. Like you said, ain't no creme de la creme. It's crazy.
Hey, dude, say.
Last thing.
Go ahead.
Go on. No, go. You go.
No, go ahead.
Nah, man, these dudes going crazy talking about the price of this has gone up yesterday's price. Yo, coach, I was gonna say, remember when we used to do the videos at the porch, coach, and we used to have the ducks that used to come and land on the pond, and we used to call them the PVC ducks. Remember, coach?
Yeah, man. Hey,
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
The way Mama Hofield's going, right? Schofield can't even pull up on that lake. He's not going to afford to be able to pull up on that same duck lake. He's going to go to a poor duck lake, coach.
Man.
Because that's how bad Mama Hofield's fucking up his bag, bro.
Man, it is what it is. Listen, it is what it is, man. The game ain't based on sympathy, man. Like, you got a 23-year-old grown man. So when I was 18 years old, I was out my mother's apartment and I was living on my own, because, I wanted to do that. So I had grown man responsibilities at a young age, but I was built for it. One thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to call a 22 or 23-year-old grown man a child. Not a child. They're a grown man. Now, they're a young adult. They don't have experience yet because they haven't lived life. They still have a lot of living to do. Like, you don't hear, we just had a fighter on this show by the name of Keith Cologne. Keith Cologne was talking by himself. He didn't have his mama. His mama and his daddy was in his life. I didn't see his mama on camera or his daddy on camera talking about something. My son's Keith Cologne, his frontal cortex is not developed yet. And he's not able to sit down and have an interview. This is why I have to be next to him. Like, Keith Cologne is 22 years old, a year younger than Kid Austin. His daddy ain't talking about frontal cortex. And his medulla oblongata is almost there. You don't get to that point until you're 25. I say this nigga is so much full of shit that he lied to himself so much, which I did true about the frontal cortex, but you don't hear no other dad doing that. This is the only boxing mom that does this. The only boxing mom, and I'm like, my nigga, like, and ain't nobody calling them out on this bullshit.
Crazy, coach.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. And by the way, shout out to that young fighter, because I saw both interviews for that young fighter. And the way that he held himself, coach, he held himself like a proper young man.
He did.
By himself. And we definitely do wish him all the best. I haven't seen him fight yet, coach, but obviously, I see the love that you got for him. So I'm definitely keeping an eye out for that guy, and I wish him all the best. Last thing, coach, I think you need to touch on that, because just like one of the caller called, and that was a great call, I think there might be some abuse going on there. You know better than most, coach.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's some fuckery going on there. Excuse my French or whatever. And I think obviously, we've got a lot of dads in the coach. But yeah, one thing I'm upset about, coach, is he's really fucking up this young guy's money. He really is. And it's he's talking about the money like it's his money, it's his son. I'm gonna leave it at that. I know there's other coaches.
All right, salute, fam.
Cook this salute, fam. Cook him. Salute to the family.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, all the money go to the mama. So the mama get all the money. the mama pimping the son. The mama's pimping the son, like literally. Like, this some real life pimpery. They live together. He makes sure that he picks certain women for him to date because he don't date nothing but Mexicans, Mexican women. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you want. You know what I mean? The kid don't been married before already to an Australian female white woman. I know about all that, and I got that from Mama Hoefield. Mama Hoefield told me that. So it's a lot going on. Is there some Stockholm syndrome going on with the kid? Yeah, probably is. Probably is some Stockholm syndrome going on, but it is what it is, man. The game ain't based on sympathy. All I'm saying is, man, is I came up in the era to where I'm held responsible for my own actions. So I'm not into breaking up mother and son relationships. All I'm saying is, if the son is cool with it, then it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I ain't trying to be no Captain Save-A-Ho. I ain't flying through the neighborhood to save the day. I'm just here to call it like I call it the way I see it. That's it. I call it the way I see it. I ain't here to make no damn friends. I ain't here to have no partners. I'm cool on all that. No buddy. One thing about me, I'm not going to say the politically correct thing. I'm going to ask the right questions. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to ask the right questions. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Somebody got to do it. And I don't mind being the bad guy. Y'all send them over here, man. Phone lines open. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. We have over 600 people watching the show between YouTube and X. And then we got people watching on Rumble and Instagram as well. Again, I don't duck no smoke from nobody. Anybody want to call the show, say anything, want to get it off your chest, you want to curse me out, whatever, say what you want to say. I don't care. Phone lines open. 530-494-9636. And if you want to call the international calls, it's 4420-3769-8745. It is what it is. Y'all know what time it TI is. I'm not playing with these fools. You dig?
We the Charlotte twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlotte. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. This nigga ain't allowed to have a cell phone. This nigga ain't allowed to be on social media. This nigga ain't got no driver's license. Like, goddamn, 23 years old. Its frontal cortex is not developed yet. It's frontal cortex. It's frontal cortex. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. Well, I don't even be bullshitting, boy. I do not be bullshitting. Lord have my phone lines open, man. It is what it is, man. Listen, I got to call the way I see it, bro. Again, we have not seen proof yet. Where is this proof? We're looking for the proof. Let's go. It's just too much. He was so afraid of us that he did all of these antics.
Yo, shout for season, man.
Now, let's forget the fact that since we've been boxing, we've never had anything like this happen. But all of a sudden, we cried up on this fight. We begged for this fight. We finally got it. And right when the reality came true that we was getting this fight and the fight was going to happen Saturday, Shakur, he pulled all of these stunts.
I just feel like they looking for an excuse, like they looking for a way out.
And I am grateful that I made it here.
Matter of fact, what the hell is this nigga laying up? This nigga laying up like he on his deathbed, like he in a hospice or something. Man, come on, fam. It's a package. Both, they in it together. I'm telling you, they in it together. Like, I had to wake a lot of people up on this shit. I'm like, no, man, the son, but both of them is two peas in a pod. You know what I mean? Mama, he's a mama's boy. Mom and son. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people that's mama's boys out there. I don't have a problem with the boxing dads, but it's the boxing moms that's giving me issues. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. Really, though. Mama Hoefield, I know you watching. Mama Hoefield. Yeah, boo, I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. I'm a shit defecate on you every chance I get. I promise you that. But when I do it, I'm going to do it with truth. See, the difference between me and you is when you talk, you tell lies. When I talk, I tell the truth. And then I put the information out there. And I use your words that you said and throw it right back at you. You get what I'm saying? You dig? So that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out, hey, Lady Shan. Lady Shan, again, as I said before, and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. And another thing, I just want to pivot a little bit. Just a little bit. Where is this at? Is this on YouTube? Let me see. I just want to pivot just a little bit. There's a whole lot of flogging going on in boxing. Since we talking about flogging, there's a whole lot of flogging going on in boxing. Flogging is a term that we use in the South. It's short for camouflage. So instead of saying camouflage, camouflage is when you want to disguise something to try to blend in. Like if you were to go hunting, you would wear camouflage gear, more like brown, green, light green, dark green, stuff like that, so you can blend in into your environment. So what happened, there's a lot of flogging. There's a lot of camouflaging going on in boxing. People trying to make it seem like things, trying to make it seem like it's something that is not. You get what I'm saying? So we got to address the flogging here. Matter of fact, let's go over here. Do I have that receipt? Yeah, I got a receipt right here. I know I got a flogging receipt. Where that receipt at? Let's see. Whatever. No. Let's go back. My bad. Hold on. Whole lot of flogging going on. Let's pull up history. Where is my good brother? Where's my good brother, Mr. Like I said before? Where is like I said before? Where is like I said before? All right. Where is like I said before? All right, Mr. Like I said before. Where you at? See, this is the flogging that's going on in the boxing. Now, if they flogging on this level, if you got multi-million dollar fighters who have made more money than God in boxing flogging, just imagine what a Mama Hoefield is doing. And I just broke that down. Y'all know that Mama Hoefield is a pathological liar. We know that, right? Let's go.
Just residences making 100, 200 grand here or there, $50,000 not going to affect. But for
now, this guy right here is a former accountant of Floyd Mayweather. That's what this video say. But let's continue.
Those large investors, obviously, that's becoming very concerning, because if you've got a building, big mall or something else, it could be worth $100 million. All of a sudden, you've got a $10 million profit on there that's now going to be taxed at 37 or 40.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through. You make $2-3 million a year. You burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got.
Shout out to MREC TV. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. Shout out to MREC TV.
That much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million. We burning through $100,000 a month.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it.
Floyd Mayweather's accountant, Dave Hall, has reportedly revealed that Floyd lost $500 million in just 6 months. He said that Floyd started spending way more than he was earning. He forgot about taxes, bills, and everything they had to pay for. That's how fast the money started disappearing.
Mm-hmm. Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through. You make $2-3 million a year.
Now, I will say I don't have any proof of this, but this is what's out there.
Burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
I think 50 Cent posted this as well. We do know that Floyd has a compulsive spending habit. Now, people can say that's his money he made. He can do what he want to do with it. You're right. He can. No arguments here.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million. We burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes. You still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. Yeah. We never count nobody's paper. So not at all. I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
Floyd Mayweather has always been synonymous with luxury, and in February 2025, he once again made headlines with a massive real estate claim. He publicly announced a $402 million acquisition of 62 multifamily buildings in Upper Manhattan, boasting full ownership without any partners involved. While the announcement created a huge buzz, reports have raised doubts about its authenticity. Property records indicate that a full transfer of ownership hasn't been confirmed, leading many to believe this deal might be exaggerated. This has added another layer of skepticism to Floyd's already controversial financial narrative. Continuing his streak of high-end purchases, Mayweather has spent millions on luxury jewelry. His social media is flooded with clips and images where he flaunts his latest diamond chains, rings, and bracelets. This obsession with flashy accessories is nothing new.
And look at that. Y'all see this here? Look at that dude right here. He's smiling and cheesing. Guess why he's smiling and cheesing? Now, he got all this stuff from China. Now we do know that China make everything. So the jeweler, he done went to China. He don't went to China. He don't bought some Fugazi, some cubic zirconia, and made a chain. You know, this entire chain, this whole jewelry piece that Floyd got on, he probably got this from China. He probably got this from China for probably like $500 to $1,000. He's smiling because he's like, boy, I can't believe it. This dumb nigga is bought this chain. You know, he gave me $250,000 for this chain. And guess what? I got it from China. From Hong Kong. I got it from Hong Kong, you know, for $10,000. And I sold it to this fool for $250,000. I can't believe he bought it. You get what I'm saying? True. Yeah. That's why he's smiling. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
Listen, man, we talking about the two Floyds today. They both fucking up. But that's what's gonna happen, man. If this fight was to go through, come the week of the fight, Mama Hoefield would have been saying some shit like, yeah, and Valiant Mason and all of Abdullah's brothers, they put something in Floyd's food. So next day after the room service, Floyd wasn't feeling well. And then 2 weeks later, his ass would be on Mill City Boxing talking about why Abdullah Mason didn't want to fight after he would already have a fight. And then he'd make up some story about Valiant Mason and his sons poisoning Floyd. Yeah. This dude is full of shit.
Boy, these niggas be capping so hard, boy. They be capping so hard, boy. They cap the level of captivity. Lord have mercy.
And Abdullah didn't want that fight because, you know, when we were in the hotel lobby, he was nigga, shut up. He's so full of shit. All I could do was when I was listening to you, I just started laughing because I was driving back down to South Texas. I was laughing my ass. So I said, first he said this, and then, hey, let me ask this real quick, Coach, before I go. Did you see that some people was trying to actually be upset about the prices for Turk Al-Sheikh and for the doubleheader in 2 weeks? The fight that's on Friday and then this one on Saturday. Who was the triple A? The triple A is Ryan, Devin, and Tio, but they all different fights. But anyway, it's like 2 fights for $90. So I was just telling people, like, y'all mad about that? I'm like, we paid $90 for one tank fight, and you're getting 2 fights, the Canelo in those triple headers. So I don't know. I just wanted to see what you thought about that. But yeah, that dude's full of shit, man. And it'd be the same shit if he actually went through with the fight, Coach. And, you know, he'd be making up some lie about somebody did something to his son. That's why he pulled out the Abdullah Mason fight. That's my call.
All right, salute, fam. Listen, I can tell you right now, if I'm the, you know, listen, it appears that these niggas named Floyd is full of shit. If you're a Floyd, you seem like you're full of shit. But I'm gonna say this here. If I'm the Masons, I don't believe nothing Mama Hoefield say. If I'm Jay Prince, I don't believe nothing this nigga say. I can't believe like this. We saw the stunt that he pulled, and he lied on you guys. He lied on y'all. You can't believe nothing that fool say. Mama Hoefield is a pathological liar. I just read to you what my girlfriend Siri said. She broke down the definition of what a pathological lie is and gave all the definitions of it. Let's continue. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Mr. Cook, man. I'm calling out of Jersey, man.
Hey, Mr. Cook, Jersey, stand up. Talk to me, fam.
Break City, man. I'm cracking the fuck up, man. I just seen that slide. You got some dreads on. Hey, Coach, now I'm about to make you laugh for real, because I swear to God, on my kids, I thought that you was Coach. I thought that you was this motherfucking brother. I thought Kid Arthur was your nephew for real. I swear to God. People
say me and Mama Hoefield look alike. Listen, I get highly there are some similarities, I can't lie, but I got highly offended by that. I'm like, I look like this whole ass nigga, like this nigga's a hoe, but I get it though. But I got real hair. I got real hair. I don't look like George Jefferson in the front. I ain't got that George Jefferson in the front and Predator in the back. I ain't got that. You get what I'm saying? So
nah, that motherfucker is a nut, man. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with them? Coach, when you just played that shit, that motherfucker lays in the bed with the seal up to his nose. Some motherfuckers did all that shit, man. To go all the way out there to Saudi Arabia, then just fucking not even fight. Then come back, you talking about some 2.5. Tell it, man, De La Hoya gonna drop that crazy motherfucker, man. Them niggas is crazy. And it's fucked up because I seen something where they got he made Kid Austin sign papers or something to where he is in charge of all his money and everything.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, facts. He's in control of everything. Like he owns his son's life right. So listen, when kid get paid for a fight, everything go to mama. And then mama give him an allowance. He give an allowance. She ain't got no driver's license. She ain't got no phone. Now she's been on my show. Mama Hoefield been on my show and said, yeah, you know, I don't allow my son. I don't allow my son to be on social media to see all that negative stuff. And he don't need to be on the phone. You know, he don't. Nigga, 23 years old.
That motherfucker say he don't got a phone. I'm like, what? What the fuck is you talking about? He don't got a phone. That shit is so weird. Kid Austin crazy ass hairline. Like, what the fuck they got going on, man?
Hey, no, Mama Hoefield cuts her son's hair. Like, so Mama Hoefield is trying to, like, if you look at kid, anytime you see him with the wave cap off, his edge look like it's in a circle, like a rainbow, because Mama Hoefield, that's how you know Mama Hoefield edges her son's hair, because she's trying to make her son hairline, Kid Austin, look like hers. Exactly. You know what I mean?
You know, he's still cutting his hair. Yeah. Let that son go to the barber shop and get a regular haircut, man.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy as hell, man. This fucking 2025. Let that motherfucker be a man. Then he put the video out. I ain't know what fucking Kid Austin nigga. How you post a video of some shit and you beating some woman ass? Like, what the this motherfucker is crazy. And I don't want to take all your time, Coach, but I hit you in a minute. I said, I got to call up and get up here and make this motherfucker live. Because I said, when I get up here, I said, I really thought that was your motherfucking brother, Coach. I swear to God. I said, you have to do nothing. I said, yeah, this motherfucker don't got nothing to do with them crazy ass, none ass.
My brother, hey, my brother's over.
Your thing, man.
Yeah, all right, salute for him.
Hey, keep your foot on this motherfucker's neck, man.
Yeah, my brother over 6 feet tall. I'm the sort of nigga in the family. My brother's over 6 feet tall. Yeah, but anyway, but yeah, man, this shit right here, man, this bubble, yeah, man, you know, they can be talking that flip flam. I'm like, man, I'm like, man, am I the only one? Like, am I the only one seeing this? Now, I will say this: I am privy to a lot more information than a lot of other people, but I put it out there. I damn so put it out there. Like, I ain't, you know, I haven't put any names out there of the women and stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that. But I put it out there. I'll call her. What's your name? You call her from?
Coach, it's Tough Glove.
Tough Glove. You sound kind of low, but talk to me.
Can you hear me better now?
You on the Bluetooth?
Is that? No.
Okay, yeah,
I
hear you real good. Yep.
All right, that's what's up. What's up, peace, man? Listen, man. I was actually, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was rooting for the young man. Playing Schofield, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? All the way up until he did that, so that shit happened with the Shakur fight. Once that fell through, it just didn't feel right no more. You know what I mean? I'm like, they out here playing games, and Turkey out here trying to pay him real money to make real fights. And this could have really did something for his career. So it kind of fucked me up a little bit because, like, aside from his pops, you know, I was rooting for him because he seemed like a nice kid, you know? But with that said, too, man, he did an interview earlier on 78's show earlier, and he was saying that they're gonna make the fight. He said that he initially asked for the $2 million, but then that his son told him, "Nah, we're gonna do it for the 1 point whatever." And so they said that they're gonna accept what what was offered them. I didn't know if you was up on that or not, but that's what he said earlier on
Man,
78 show.
Look, I don't believe nothing that a pathological liar says. We'll believe it when we see it. Once a person is a proven liar and they have a consistency and track record of being a liar, they say any goddamn thing. I won't believe it until I physically see them in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, man. I feel the same way because I'm gonna be honest with you. That fight, even to me, is better than him fighting Shakur Stevenson for somebody that's at his level. I think that's who he should have been fighting with in the first place, and I think that's the fight that they first was trying to make. You know, I think that fight will be right up his alley. But anyway, yeah, I was rooting for him. I hope he do take this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a good fight. I don't have a dog in a fight, but yeah, I just wanted to call him and get my little 2 cents on that and update you that he did say that initially he asked for the 2.5 whatever.
So let me ask you this here. did she say that she's ready to release the proof of all the things that happened up until the Shakur fight?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't on long enough to hear if he said any of that. You know what I'm saying? But I clicked off for a little minute when I saw that he was on there interviewing just to hear what he said. And once he said that, that's really, I'm here for the boxing. That's all I to know if they can make the fight happen or if he's gonna keep with the bullshit 2.5. Because that don't make no sense. You're right. That makes absolutely no sense. But if he was just throwing something out there for people to talk about it or whatever, I don't know. But like you said, the man been caught up in so many lies, we don't know what to believe from him. You know what I mean? So I'll believe it when Abdullah Mason team come out and say the fight gonna happen.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Listen. The Cardenas said no. Said the boxing commission told him not to talk about it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, that's a lie. Anyway, again, a pathological liar. I just broke this shit down. Pathological liars, you can't believe nothing they say. When you say that you're gonna show proof of everything that happened and you don't show proof, that killed. Listen, your credibility is dead at that point. You are a proven liar at that point. The commission told us not to talk about it. That's a lie. That's a lie. Oscar De La Hoya didn't say that. Bernard Hopkins didn't say that. What's the president of Golden Boy? Was it Gomez? I think his name Gomez. He said, listen, all of this is coming from one source, Mama Hoefield. It's coming from one person, Mama Hoefield, the boxing mom. Come on, fam. How many times does she have to lie to you in order for you to get, you get what I'm saying? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Mama Hoefield is a proven liar. I'm just showed it to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Terry Lee.
Terry Lee, where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? I'm calling from Texas, man. Tyler, Texas, man. Home of Rick Ross, man.
Yeah.
Tyler, Texas.
Yeah. Home of the real Rick Ross. I'll tell you. Yeah. That facts.
Yeah,
man. That's where you from.
But anyway, Coach, I've been following you. Right.
Hey, I can't hear you, fam. Are you on the Bluetooth?
Yeah, I got our Bluetooth.
Okay, go ahead. Talk now. I can hear you.
Yeah, I was calling, man. When the first time when you first interviewed him, man, and he tried to act like y'all ain't never met before, he lost me then, Coach. Real talk, man, because you keep it 100, man. Real talk. You keep it 100 ever since I've been following you, man. You keep it 100. That's all I have to say, man. The man needs help, man. Real talk.
Shout out to Terry Lee, man. Texas, stand up, man. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for calling. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, bro, listen. My style, my style is my style, fam. It is what it is, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, this dude is a pathological liar, bro. He need help. Him and his son need help. Like, they need, but Mama Hoefield needs some real help. You get what I'm saying? A lot of Stockholm syndrome going on over there. He's a serial woman beater. Like these cowards, cowards like her. You know what I mean? That's what she does. But she's a pathological liar. I just showed you all the lies that she said, and she said within those lies, I'm gonna show proof of all of that. She hasn't shown proof of anything, but she's still going on the same podcast, regurgitating those same lies, and ain't nobody saying nothing. I got one question. What the proof at? What the proof? We don't want to talk about that. I mean, that's ignorant. That's beneath us. Look, this ain't time to be bougie, baby boy. Don't be a bougie pathological liar. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's just reality to the situation. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Tech. Again, let me show y'all this one more time. One more time. For those in the chat, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Siri. She's a very beautiful woman, very attractive. We had a son named Google. Google is very smart. So anytime I need to know something, I get in contact with Google, and Google, you know, let me know, hey man, look here, dad, you know, here goes mom. This is what mom says. So when I go to Google, me and Siri, we don't talk as much as we used to, but that's still my girl, still my lady, right? We don't talk as much as we used to, but Google get in contact with his mom, and this is what his mom says. So I asked his mama, I say, Siri, what is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? This is what my girl Siri said. She told me, hold on, I got Siri. I got Siri. I got Siri. Come pull it up on my phone. Hey, I got two iPhones. I got two iPhones right here, right? And every time I say Siri, they light up. But anyway, let me let y'all see what my baby said. Unlock your iPhone first. I don't need to unlock my iPhone, man. I ain't talking to you. I'm doing the show right now, fam. I'm doing the show right now, Siri. You know why you? Shout out to Jay Rich.
Hey, okay.
Oh, who is this? Somebody asking for a payment? Somebody requesting $10 from me. Somebody named Jay Rich. They're requesting $10 from me. Boy, hush. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Hey, I don't know who this is. This might be one of them Okada niggas. Here you go right here. Somebody named Jay Rich just requested $10 from me. Sent me a request on yeah, let me decline this baby boy. I'll holler at you. I'll holler. I don't know who Jay Rich is. Got to be a Wakanda nigga. Got to be a Wakanda nigga. Lord have mercy. Anyway, let me let y'all see what my baby Siri say. What is it called when someone starts to believe their own lies? When someone starts to believe their own lies, it can be described using several terms, depending on the context and the underlying reasons. Self-deception. This is a general term for the act or process of deceiving oneself or persuading oneself to believe something that is false, meaning not true. Self-deception can be a conscious or unconscious process. Kind of hard to tell with Mama Hoefield. She does it effortlessly. Delusion. If the belief in the false information is held despite clear evidence to the contrary and significantly impacts the person's life and function, it could be considered a delusion. Meaning the truth is so difficult for the lie to deal with that the lie has to create self-deception, have to deceive itself in order to cope with the reality of the truth. It's something called the naked truth and the well-dressed up lie. There was a story that my grandfather, Mr. Kareem, told me one day. He said one day there was a man by the name of Truth. He was walking down the beach in Florida, somewhere in Florida. We'll just say South Beach. He was walking down South Beach, Miami Beach in Florida. It was hot in the summertime. It was like 90-something degrees, right? And so the Truth decided to take his clothes off, lay him on the beach, and go in the ocean and take a swim. But there was a guy who was following him that he did not see by the name of the well-dressed-up lie. So the well-dressed-up lie knew that every time he came around, people ran away from him because no one likes a liar. So he decided to, you know what, if I disguise myself in the cloak of truth, then when I come around, people will not shun me like they did in the past because they will accept me for the truth, even though I'm nothing but a well-dressed up lie. So what happened was the truth was in the ocean swimming. The lie walked by the truth's clothes. The lie took his clothes off, put on the cloak of the truth. When the truth looked on the beach and saw the lie putting his clothes on, the truth swam out of the ocean. The lie took off running, and that's how you got the naked truth and the well-dressed up lie. Anytime the well-dressed up lie is around, he runs away at the sight of the naked truth because the naked truth exposes the well-dressed up lie. Facts. True, true, true. Let's continue. I represent the naked truth. Let's continue. Self-deception can be a conscious or unconscious process. Delusion. If the belief in the false information is held despite clear evidence to the contrary and significantly impacts the person's life and functioning, it could be considered a delusion. Delusions are often associated with mental health conditions. Mental health conditions, keep that in mind, such as psychosis, which can occur in disorders like bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. Number 3, pathological lying, or mythomania or pseudologia fantastica. This term describes a pattern of chronic and excessive lying, which is Mama Hoefield and her son. Pathological liars make believe their own lies and may not fully be aware they are lying. You can lie so much that you start to believe it. Mythomania is considered a specific form of pathological lying characterized by elaborate and fantastical stories. Just gave you some examples of fantastical stories. Illusory truth effect. This refers to the tendency to believe a statement is true if it is repeated often enough, even if it is false. This effect can contribute to the belief in one's own lies if the lie is repeated frequently. Cognitive dissonance. This occurs when individuals hold conflicting beliefs or behaviors, causing discomfort. To reduce this discomfort, individuals may alter their perception of reality. We're going to alter the perception of reality in order to align with my desired self-lie or concept, which can involve believing their own lies. Important note, it is crucial to remember that believing one's own lies can be a complex issue with varying underlying reasons and potential severity. If you are concerned about someone like Mama Hoefield, who seems to be consistently dishonest or believe their own falsehoods, it is important to seek professional guidance from a qualified mental health professional. I will be more than willing to sign up for therapy sessions for anyone who suffer from what they call it, anyone who suffers from pathological lying disorder. True. Yeah. Just gotta call it the way I see it, fam. I'm the only boxing content creator that's gonna do this. The only one. Shout out to Kendall. Kendall, what's going on? Shout out to LaJessica in the building. Sean Carter is here. Shanaria Smith, what's going on? What's going on, Shanaria? No Cap Entertainment. No Cap Entertainment. Salute. It is what it is, fam. Shout out to the Hitman.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. We want $2.5 million to fight Abdullah Mason.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't say
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Nigga, holla about you want $2.5 million. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. You got to be Jimmy Walker. Because you ain't DJ Quick and you ain't Kid Capri. So you got to be Jimmy Walker. Man, nigga, please.
Nigga, please.
Anyway, somebody told me to check my let me see what they got right here. Stitch, that's Stitch Duran right here. That's when I had Stitch Duran on. Let's go right here. Let's pull this up. Somebody said they sent me a message on my Instagram. I love, you know what I mean? Y'all want to send me something, man? Y'all always send it to me, man. Send it to my DM, man. Let's see, I got a bunch of them right here. Let's see. Let's see. I guess this is what Oscar is saying. Let's go.
No, he says that posting says that he was offered $2.1 million to fight Abdullah Mason. No, I'm just quoting that.
I have no clue. I haven't seen that offer. No, look, with Kid Austin, we have plans for him. Ooh. Man, we have good plans. I think Kid Austin is one of the most talented athletes out there in the world. His natural ability, have you seen his footwork? And the way he switches up, and he's probably one of the hardest working fighters out there on the planet today. I see him in the gym every single day, every hour. Jesus. So no, we have big plans. I'm actually going to meet with them, with Kid Austin on Monday in Las Vegas, and we're going to sit down, discuss future plans, and we're going to go full steam ahead.
You're still working with Kid Austin, right?
Huh?
Kid Austin?
Oh yeah, come on.
No, he says that.
I ain't gonna lie. Oscar look like he high. It ain't me. Hold on now. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna hold on again. And again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But I ain't gonna lie. Right here, this video right here, Oscar look like he on that good scuttle butter.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, the Jessica, I said Oscar. They don't call Oscar on that good scuttle butter, boy.
That post yesterday, he was offered $2.1 million to fight Abdullah Mason. No, I'm just saying.
Look at Oscar. Look at Oscar. Look at Oscar. Hey, look at Oscar looking.
Bruh.
Oscar looking. Hey, G5. Look at Oscar looking.
Bruh.
2.1 million, huh? So it went from I want 2.5, but they offered me 2.1. Oscar don't know what's going on. Listen, the offer will go to the promoter, fam. The promoter is the one who will be handling the negotiations. What I told y'all about these lies? What I told y'all? Let's continue.
I have no clue. I haven't seen that offer. No, look, with Kid Austin, we have plans for him. Ooh, man, we have good plans.
And I bet y'all do got plans. Y'all gonna give him that Golden Boy special. Y'all gonna give that Golden Boy special. Don't worry about it, baby boy. We got a whole bunch of cans over here. We got some more tomato cans. You know, we found about 2-3 more cans for you to fight over here, dog. You know, we billing you up real good. We got you. We gonna put you on a Jaime Munguia diet. We gonna put you on. We gonna put you on that Zerto Ramirez diet. You know, his first 40 fights was cans. You know that, right? Don't worry about it, baby boy. We got you. You know, we get what I'm saying. We got some good plans for you. You get what I'm saying? Because you feel me? Let's continue.
I think Kid Austin is one of the most talented athletes out there in the world. His natural ability, have you seen his footwork and the way he switches up? And he's probably one of the hardest working fighters out there on the planet today.
Oscar, man, come on, man. Everybody know Oscar high right now. Bro, come on, fam. We know, man, Oscar high right now, man. This ain't even fair, bro.
Bruh.
This ain't Foodie. This ain't even fair. Foodie. This ain't fair.
I see him in the gym every single day, every hour. Jesus. So, no, we have big plans. I'm actually going to meet with them, with Kid Austin on Monday in Las Vegas, and we're going to sit down, discuss future plans, and we're going to go full steam ahead.
You're still working with Kid Austin, right?
Huh?
Kid Austin?
Yeah, come on.
No, he says that post yesterday, he was off.
Oscar, y'all see Oscar Sniff right there? Y'all see Oscar Sniff?
You're still working with Kid Austin, right?
Huh?
Kid Austin?
Oh yeah, come on.
No, he says that post yesterday, he was offered $2.1 million to fight Abdullah Mason. No, I'm just saying. I'm just quoting that.
I have no clue.
Y'all see that look? Y'all see that look? Y'all see Oscar? Y'all see that look? Oscar like, Oscar don't know what's going on. Hey, shout out to Raymond Moore. Hey, Raymond, he had no ambush. He had no Oscar. Hey, look here.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Man, Oscar like, man, that nigga what?
Bruh.
Man, come on, fam.
We did it first, and we motivated even the great. This is different.
Yeah, but that's Scuttle Butter, boy.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bro, I can promise you, they ain't over nothing nowhere near that. You get what I'm saying? Hey, bro, check this out. Bro, that's that good Scuttle Butter, boy. Oscar, you know what? And I like Oscar De La Hoya. I like Oscar. Boy, come on. The man, he was obviously high in this interview. The man like, oh, Lord, what this nigga talking? I don't know what he talking about. Oscar with the looking. But let's look at this again. Let's look at this again. Come on. Say shout out to Oscar De La Hoya. Shout out to Oscar. Let's look at this again.
Still working with Kid Austin, right?
Huh?
he said, Oscar didn't know who you were talking about at first. He said, huh? He said, huh?
Austin?
And then now look how glossy his eyes are. Oscar De La Hoya eyes is real glossy, bro. This that scutter-butter. I used to sell powder. Listen, I used to sell powder back in the day. Listen, if you ever sold coke before, you know, when you selling powder, they be up all night. Like if you got a trap house and you selling powder, bro, they gonna be coming on your door buying dimes, doves, 8 balls, half of 8 balls. You get what I'm saying? All night long. All night long they coming. You get what I'm saying? They gonna come all the way to when the sun come back up. Bro, I know those eyes. I know that look. I say, boy, yeah, that's that good old scutter-butter right there, boy.
Oh yeah, come on.
No, he says dad posted yesterday that he was offered $2.1 million to fight Abdullah Mason. No, I'm just saying. I'm just quoting that.
I have no clue. I haven't seen that offer. No, look, with Kid Austin, we have plans for him. Ooh, man, we have good plans. I think Kid Austin is one of the most talented athletes out there in the world. His natural ability, have you seen his footwork and the way he switches up? And he's probably one of the hardest working fighters out there on the planet today. I see him.
He said on the planet today. Man, come on, fam. Man, come on, don't do that. The fuck? Really though.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman.
Come on, fam.
That's wrong, isn't That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Come on, Oscar.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
Really though.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
You dig?
You wish you could work it the way I do.
Really though.
Shut up. Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
Man, listen, man, you can't make this shit up.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
No, sir.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
I do not know what you're talking about.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
Nigga, you been lying from day one.
This nigga's scared.
He terrified.
What he says, we don't believe.
We do not believe you.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir, because you keep goddamn lying.
True.
Even your promoter don't know what's going on. You know, to be fair, Oscar do be high a lot. So, Oscar, that's how you lost your fighters last time. You was on that good scuttlebutter, and you trusted everything to Richard Schaefer, and Al Heyman snuck through the back door, took all of your fighters. That's how you lost your fighters last time. On the scuttlebutter, not knowing what's going on. You did? Tighten up, Oscar. Goddamn, tighten up, fam. You know, I'm just saying, tighten up, Oscar. Listen. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you get robbed. I don't want to see you lose your fighters. You know, again, I don't want to see that. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Them niggas still in a Broham over there. It ain't nothing wrong with a Broham. It's a good, reliable car. You get what I'm saying? But, sir, can you please explain all of the Pudussy? You know what I mean? The Pudussy. Y'all know what a Pudussy is? I ain't gonna say it online, but a Pudussy. Y'all look up Pudussy. Shout out to Bernie Mac. He was the one that came up with that phrase. Pudussy. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? You know, and then he busting his. Then when you're busting your bussy online, shout out to Tariq Nasheed who famously coined that phrase bussy. You know, you're popping your bussy online. Can you explain the just all of the lies? The list of lies that you have told online. Can you explain that?
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
If you got somebody, a nigga explaining something to you like that nigga lying. True. If you can't use plain English to explain something, if the story sounds just too outlandish, yeah, dog, what happened? What happened today? What happened today? Man, you ain't gonna believe it, dog. What happened? Man, I was walking down the street. I was on Nebraska and 22nd, right there in Tampa, right? I was crossing the street. Man, I got hit by a Mack truck. You got hit by a Mack truck. Yeah, man. well, how you here talking to me today? Well, see, what happened was, right at the last second, when the truck was getting ready to hit me, I had them drop down to the ground real fast, and it it hit part of my, nicked my head, because I ducked under right on the nick of time, and then the truck went up, and I went up under it. You know, kind of like what Tom Cruise, what Tom Cruise do on Mission Impossible? Yeah, I did something like that there, right? Then when I jumped up, I saw my baby mama walking with third leg Tyrone. So when I tried to run across the street to confront my baby mama, me and third leg Tyrone started throwing hands. Okay, what third leg Tyrone look like? Third leg about 6'5", 6'6", about 250, 260. You know what I mean? I said, that's a big dude. Yeah, but what happened though? So my baby mama was sitting right there. I was squared off with third leg. What happened? Third leg threw a haymaker at me. I went up under him. I scooped him. I had him in the air, and I was just shaking a nigga. I was shaking a nigga. Just shaking him. Then when I slammed him on his haircut, another dude stole me. He stole you. What he look like? It was a show stocking nigga. Thick nigga. Show stocking nigga. Stocky. Show stocking nigga. What he look like? Yeah, nigga about 5'6", 5'7", dog. He was about 200 pounds, but he was thick though. Had big legs and everything. So what happened when he hit you? The show stocking nigga. Thick nigga. He hit me right when he hit me when I slammed his homeboy on his haircut. He hit me. We went to squabbling up, right? We throwing hands. You get what I'm saying? I caught him with a mean left hook. When I caught him with a left hook, he rushed me. Then I came up with an uppercut. Then I pivoted on him. You know how Terrence Crawford do it. I pivoted on him, right? Same thing Tank did to Esau Cruz. I did the pivot. He went ahead and fell down. I took my baby mama home and told her she better not be messing around with third leg Tyrone no more. True. Fantastical lies. Fantastical. Y'all, hold on. Y'all remember? Y'all remember what y'all just heard? What y'all just heard just then? Y'all seen how I told that lie without blinking? What y'all heard just then is called fantastical lies. That was a fantastical lie right there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I went up under the nigga. I'm trying to tell you. No, fantastical stories. My bad. Fantastical stories. That's it right here. Fantastical stories. Ripped the passport. They stole our passport. Stole the passport. Ripped the page out the passport. Stabbed the tires. Flattened the tires. We went through three, 4 rental cars. Son jumped in and said we went through 5. We went through about 4 Airbnbs. The masseuse, Shakur sent the masseuse to rub cream on my son to poison him. We was poisoned. We almost lost our life. We was in the bed. We was playing Afro beats. You in the background. See what else happened? Yeah, man. Then the police came, SWAT came. I would know there were drugs in the car. Drugs? What kind of drugs it was? Was it cocaine? Was it heroin? Was it weed? What was it? Well, I don't know what kind of drugs it was, but they found drugs in my car. Your car. Yeah, the rental car. Was it the rental car that Shakur had them flatten your tires on? Yeah, it was that car. The one that Shakur took a knife and stabbed all 4 tires and flattened them, they found drugs in that car. They did. Yeah, they sent SWAT to the house too. They sent SWAT? Yeah, man, the SWAT pulled us outside. Then they found the drugs in the car. I was in my drawers. The po-po pulled guns on me and my son. I'm in shock because they got guns to my son. You get what I'm saying? And then we put handcuffs on us. We get in the police car. The tow truck guy came. That's the only thing that saved us. They called the tow truck guy while we just conveniently happened to be right there on the scene. The tow truck guy put his hand on the hood of the car, and the car was ice cold. So the tow truck guy told the popo that, look, man, the Fort Lauderdale Police Department, because that's where they had training camp at. Told the popo that they couldn't have done this crime because the car is ice cold. So the popo realized by the tow truck driver telling us that the car was ice cold that we couldn't do it. He solved the case. So the popo said they were sorry. They put their guns up. They took us out the car, unhandcuffed us. Then they allowed us to go back to the apartment. And the popo in Fort Lauderdale was so nice that they were circling the building all the way up until we got in the car and drove to the airport to fly to Saudi Arabia. True.
Nigga, please.
Let's give everybody a round of applause. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Literally. You can't make this up. Bro, like, hey, shout out to No Case. No Case. He solved the case. I just solved the case for you. Guess what? I ain't got no PhD. I ain't got no master's degree. I ain't got no BA. I ain't got no BS degree. I got a master's degree in common sense. I got a GED, but it's a strong GED. It ain't one of them regular GEDs. I got that West Tampa GED. 1332 Main Street, Apartment B, right in the middle of the projects. I got that Cross Fletcher GED, the north side. You get what I'm saying? So my master's degree in common sense and my strong GED tells me that this some bullshit. True. You can't make this up.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
If the Lord can help Gilligan get off the island, maybe the Lord can help Mama Hoefield stop being a pathological liar. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy. He said, how dare you look into the, he said, how dare you look into the camera and disrespect the 5 deadly villains of boxing? Man, nigga talking about, yes, you know, my son know the 5 styles of boxing. I ain't never heard you ain't never heard Angelo Dundee say this. It was Sugar Ray Robinson. He talking about some Henry Armstrong. You know, Muhammad Ali. You ain't never hear doggone, what's my main man name? Emmanuel Stewart. You ain't never hear doggone Dickie Woods. We talking about legendary trainers. Mark Breland, doggone, what's my main man? Buddy McGirt, Angelo Dundee, doggone Customato. You ain't heard none of these legendary trainers, Eddie Futch. You ain't heard none of these legendary trainers, Georgie Benton, say this before. This dude knows something that none of the legends know. You know, the 5 styles of boxing. 5 styles, huh? Hold on. Okay. Your son know the 5 styles of boxing. I taught my son. I taught him the 5 styles of boxing. You taught him the 5 styles of boxing, huh? Yes, I did. I taught him the 5 styles. Y'all don't understand what the 5 styles are. 5 styles, huh? Oh, okay. All right. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't make this up.
I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. What? Called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
My son, he knows the quarter blood technique. All these styles. So that's one style right there. That's the first style called the quarter blood technique. This is the second style called the hippity. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at your nigga for knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hold of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. This is the third style of boxing that my son knows how to do. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga goes man like how ways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead, oh, Lord. Bro, you can't make this up.
Hey, who was you, pimp? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Motherfucker, hey, that nigga squeezing me, get this freak ass nigga up out me, bro. You hear my nigga say back the fuck up, dude?
You get what I'm saying? All these different styles. No, this is another style that my son knows how to do. This style right here is called okay.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on full cuz? Huh? He must don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
See, he can't know. Now, this style is called the okay.
Nigga, I'm talking face on the brochure. Boy. Lights out, you hear me? Clap on, clap off. Okay. Huh? You got me fucked up, cuz.
This style is called sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Hold on. We have another style. We have a style called we don't care about going to jail style.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
We have another style called Big Red and the 5 Heartbeats.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
We have another style called shut that soft ass shit up.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
We have another style called PUSSY.
I smell something, man. You smell something?
I definitely smell something in my hair.
I smell
pussy.
We have another style called we disrespect your woman style in your face.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
And our last and final style, this style is called the Rocky Marciano.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Now that is true. Now Rocky Marciano did beat Joe Louis' ass. Now that is true. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing. What you say, fam? He said, how dare you look into the camera and disrespect the 5 deadly venoms of boxing? Man, that nigga might think he tiger style. Into the 36 chambers of the Wu. You know what I mean? He act like he's some kind of kung fu teacher. He know the drunken monkey style. The crane. You know what I mean? Wax on, wax off. You know what I mean? The tiger style. The striking cobra. You get what I'm saying? So. Mama Hoefield, you want to battle me? Hey, you think your skills are better than mine? Hey, want to battle me? Hey, come on. I'll show you. Meet me at the Wing Wing Ping Ping Pain School at 3 o'clock. Like, you cannot make this up. Literally. True. These niggas. Shout out to Green Eyes Pete, man. She say Tyrone Bigham. Salute. Hey, shout out to Allen Maddox. Salute, fam. Hey. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Oscar and Mama Hofield both like high heels and dresses. So this should be easy. This should be an easy deal to make. He said, plus Oscar said he liked the way kids switches up. Hey, stole him out. Hey, stole out Oscar. Stole out Oscar. We gonna stole Oscar out. Anyway, hey, shout out to Grip. Shout out to Grip. Grip, what's going on, fam? He said, Coach, you cooking them. He said the math doesn't matter. No, the math didn't, because they're using niggonometry. They're using niggonometry. See, now I've heard of trigonometry before. I heard of geography. I heard of I heard of geography. I heard of science. I heard of math. I heard of English. I heard of trigonometry. I heard of calculus. I heard of doggone fractions, divisions, multiplications, addition. I heard of all of these things. Niggonometry is an entire different math equation. Now, again, I ain't got but a GED, so I'm trying to figure out, okay, is there anyone in the chat that can teach me the science of niggonometry? Like, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how can I, and niggonometry, let me give you a question. And niggonometry is, does 1 + 1 = 2 in niggonometry? Or does 1 + 1 = 5? I'm trying to figure that out. Niggonometry, you get what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of that before. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, some of these dudes, this is what they be using. Shout out to Polo. He said they selling passport pages. The turkey sandwich slipped them the fish mushroom soup. He said, Auntie telling them jailhouse lies. Y'all call him Auntie, I call him Mama. That's the only boxing mom I know. Talib, what you say? He also catching bullets with his teeth. Hey, Talib, you can't make this up. Catching bullets with his teeth.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Now I know why Show Nuff was upset with Bruce Leroy. He got tired of hearing all them bullshit Superman stories, all them lies.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
Niggas catching bullets with their teeth. They knocking out of heavyweights in sparring. You know, lightweights knocking out of heavyweights in sparring. They catching bullets with their teeth. They doing all these magnificent things that ain't nobody seen them do. Just trust me, believe me. Shout out to Moeezy. Just believe me. I have no reason to lie. Of course, listen, man. Pathological lie. That's the go-to line. I have no reason to lie. Wait a minute. You think I would just make this stuff up? Yes, I think you'll make it up. You can't help it. You are suffering from a mental disorder, sir. In your world, in your mind, in your wig, you know, I mean, then again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but we're gonna throw them under the bus. Again, you know, when you got that George Jefferson going in the front right here, you know, the George Jefferson, like, your hairline goes all the way back to the top of your cranium. And then from here on back, you got that Stevie Wonder going on, right? Now, Stevie Wonder get a pass because Stevie Wonder is blind. He can't see. So Stevie Wonder don't know that he bald. Well, he can probably feel it, that he bald, like 3/4 of his head is bald, but you know, 2/4 of his head is bald, and he got that 1/4 back there that's still holding on. He don't know that. He don't know that. So Stevie get a pass. But what's your excuse, ma'am? True. When you salute like this. Like everybody else, when they salute like this. You know, attention. Original salute. Order arms. You know what I mean? When you salute like this. Attention. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't trust a nigga. You can't trust a nigga who salute like that. Nigga got a hairline, but your hairline leaning back like Fat Joe. You know, y'all know doggone Fat Joe came out with a song called Lean Back. The Terror Squad back in the day. Dog, you leaning back, dog. You leaning back, dog. You leaning back. You get what I'm saying? Somebody gotta call it out. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know, it is what it is. Mama Hoefield, you know, Mama Hoefield is the biggest liar. Like literally, and don't nobody lie more. Again, I don't have a problem with the boxing dads. I have a problem with the boxing moms. The boxing moms need to cut it out. The boxing moms are doing too much. They're doing too much. The boxing moms want to allow their sons to have a cell phone. The boxing moms want to allow their sons to be on social media. They gotta cover their accounts for them. The boxing moms want to allow their sons to do an interview. Like we had Keith Cologne on here. That young man, Keith Cologne. We've had Raleek. We had Raleek Born on here. Carla, hold on. We had Raleek Born on here. Carla, hold on. We had Raleek on here. I don't have several young men on here who was able to hold their own nuts doing interviews. They didn't have their mama right there with them. Can hold a conversation. I ain't heard Keith Cologne or Abdullah Mason. I've interviewed Abdullah Mason several times. You know, any of these young fighters say, wait a minute. You know, wait a minute. Their dads come up. Wait a minute now. You can't interview my son because see, his frontal cortex is not developed yet. His frontal cortex. Like, who's saying that, bro? Frontal cortex not developed, and my son knows the 5 styles of boxing, and for every style, there's a counter style. You the last call. Call up Snell. We call it from.
What's up, Coach? Jerry.
Jerry from Be More. Talk to me.
I like that microphone that you got there. That's a nice mic. Is that a Shure?
No. That you know what? This a rodeo. This a road microphone. Sorry about it. It's a road microphone.
Yeah. You're funny, man. You're on a roll today. I agree with everything what you've been saying there about what's his name. But I will say this, not so much in his defense, but just to put this out there.
Mm-hmm.
in boxing today, with its overall lack of popularity, it seems like, and it's a shameful thing, but it seems like it's not good enough to just be a good fighter. Today's generation, they are attracted to something more. And a lot of times, it's something outlandish. Now, Schofield, yeah, I mean, $2.5 million, come on, man. You're not going to get that. But things have changed a lot, and especially with Turkey involved at any level, throwing around mad money to at least some fighters. He seems to throw around the mad money. So, you know, there's something to be said for aiming high so you can settle for something lower, but it'd be more than what you would have gotten. I don't know if that's going to work out for him that way, but I do understand the approach to a degree. And I guess Ryan Garcia would probably be a good example of a guy that got probably most of his attention, not because of his in-ring accomplishments, but for other reasons. And it's not something I would suggest for most, but I do think there's something to be said, yeah, for, you know, being outlandish and saying shit that, you know, because a very important thing in today's world is to keep people talking about you, whether they're talking good or whether they're talking bad. It's best that they keep talking. And this guy has done very little fighting recently, but he's getting talked about just as much as probably anyone else. So I like him in the ring. I've seen him 2 or 3 times. I like his style. He's aggressive, two-fisted fighter. I like that style. And I think he's a good fighter. He hasn't proven it against any quality opposition just yet, but hopefully he will. And hopefully part of what his dad and him say is for the reasons that I stated, but behind closed doors, they probably a little more realistic.
All right. You make a valid point, Jerry. I mean, salute to you, fam. Thank you. Be more stand up. Baltimore stand up. Yeah. You know, came outside today, water on water on water. It is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, we just debunked another one. I got another series to come out. Mama Hoefield part 2. I got to do that. I got to get the wig fixed. You get what I'm saying? The wig. What happened was the wig. You know, I'm using the wrong type of glue, so I gotta, you know, I'm using the wrong type of glue to keep the hair on the scalp. So what I got to do, I got to take the wig and get some super glue or something and put it back on the scalp. And then once I do that then we gonna bring Mama Hoefield back out again because she back doing interviews again. And as long as she's doing interviews, I love it because it gives me more material to talk about. Because I do know for a fact every time she open her mouth, she's lying. I'm applying pressure. When is you gonna show that proof, that evidence? Oh, the proof is out there. Out where? Where's it at? Where's it at? That's so vague. The proof is out there. You know, everybody knows. Nobody know that. No, the proof is where is that? Where the proof at? He was like, this fool was on Mill City. Oh yeah, you know, I don't even want to talk about that anymore. The proof is out there. Yeah. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Hey, listen, I was two-tone, a superstar. And shout out to Toad, shout out to Nez, shout out to Mill City. Ain't nobody saying, hey man, I'm glad you said that. You said the proof is out there. Can you lead us in the right direction to where we can find out the proof? Because in this interview right here, you said that you was going to show all of the proof of everything that happened, you know what I mean, and then lead up to the Shakur fight when your son, when you were playing Afro beats in the background, he was in the hospital, felt like he was dead, you know, felt like he was in hospice. Yeah, you said you were going to show proof. Can you lead us in the right direction so we can show everybody, so we can stop people like Coach Malachi for flaming you and roasting you, saying that you lying and you a pathological liar and you ain't show no proof? Can you please lead us in the right direction? Guess what he going to say? I'm not worried about that. I mean, it's out there. Do your own homework. Do your investigation. I don't have to do your work for you. You're a journalist. You're supposed to know how to find stuff like that. That's what he gonna say. Well, I mean, that's what she gonna say. True. Anytime a nigga don't answer no question. Anytime you answer them a straight question and they don't give you a straight answer, you already know what time it is. Shout out to Allie Maddox. He said Miss Hofield looked like the predator on crack. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Polo Buck. dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Mama Senior used to hold ninjas' pockets in prison. Got his pack bus. Lord, he attended on it. Man, Lord Hammers, man, popping his bussy, man. Pop that bussy. You know what I mean? B-U-S-S-Y. Bussy pop.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, shout out to Quentin, man. Quentin, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Quentin. Bro, I ain't seen you since 1972. Shout out to Quentin. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Quentin. Hey, man, shout out to doggone Moeezy. Moeezy, what's going on? What's going on, Moeezy? Moeezy in the other chat. Shout out to Big Bro. Mika Love him. Mr. Ruben Allen. Shout out to Robert Nichols. Mr. Nate Johnson. Somebody who was it? Nate Johnson. Shout out to Terry Lee. Salute, fam. Who else we got? Oh, my cousin was in here too. Shout out to Hair Hero Elite. Salute. Hey, cuzzo, you ought to know. Hey, cuzzo, you ought to know how we do it, boy. Hey, listen, this is my cousin over here in the other chat, right? My cousin Vaughn, man. He'll tell you, bro. Listen. We've been doing this for years. We've been doing this for years, but we get on nigga ass. We don't even play no Diddy. Shout out to Sonny Augustine. Let's go over here to the other side. Shout out to the lovely Miss Black Panther. Miss Connie. Crash Stream TV. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Polo Bug. Shout out to Boom Bap. Mr. Kenneth Johnson. Shout out to Corey Bradley. Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to your boy Mambo. Shout out to La Jessica. Mimi in the building. Shout out to Silver Tree. What's going on, fam? Mr. Daniel Agnew. Yeah, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to No Cap Entertainment. Shout out to Trey Hassan. Salute, my brother. Let's see who else we got in this building, man. G5 from the Bronx. The Bronx, boogie down. My sister, Lisa Bells, Newark, New Jersey's very own. Newark, New Jersey's finest. Shout out to JC. Mr. G4L, full life. The lovely Miss Black Panther. Shout out to John. Raymond Moore in the building. Polo Buck. Green Eyes P. Dr. Paul Evans. The lovely Tegra. Shout out to who else we got in the building, man? Mimi, what's going on, sis? Yeah, man. Shout out to IG Entertainment Lives. Who else we have in the building, man? Whole lot of zesty behavior going on. You get what I'm saying? Passive aggressive energy. A lot of passive aggression. You got these. When you got these boxing moms in boxing. Shout out to Highlight Space. Coachella, California, man. Shout out to Coachella, man. He listen from Coachella, baby. Baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, what it is, man. Shout out to Trey Sonny. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Walaikum salam, my brother. Walaikum salam. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Sometimes you got to take the swine out every now and then. Shout out to MB813, man. Tampa's in the house. True. That was a song I used to love. That was a song I used to love by NWA, right? They made a song called Compton's in the House. Shout out to Lions Boxing Media. And they were like, man, Compton's in the house. You get what I'm saying? To the people over here, to the people over there, to the people from everywhere watching this show. Paying top dollar because they know when we on the stage, we in a motherfucking rage. Yo, coach, what up? Why don't you get that 12 gauge? Yeah, and show Mama Hoefield how you does it. So if your punks want to make something of it, step up, run up, get up. What's up, suckers? You want some of this? Then you a stupid motherfucker. Really, though. True. Lord have mercy. Boy, it is what it is, boy. We do not play. You dig?
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming to see the Temptations. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
We did this for the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Had to go old school on y'all one time, NWA, 1980s. And another thing too, shout out to the lovers out there. If you are a man and you got a beautiful woman that you love, and you are a woman, you have a beautiful man that you love, just note, if your mate, your loved one, your significant other, if they look at you like this, biting their bottom lip with those bedroom eyes, believe me, they are a keeper.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
You know, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. And I say that sarcastically, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
If you're sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
The next time Mama Hoefield go to the beauty salon and she get her wig done, make sure that she handle business in the beauty salon while sitting in the chair getting her wig done.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
And to all of my Pan-African brothers out there, you are into Pan-Africanism and you trying to bring everybody back to Africa, this song is dedicated to you.
See her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love, but sky is so raw. Make you move, step and I rip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love. We're party about the night. See her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love, but sky is so raw. Make you move, step and I rip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love. We're party about the night. See her eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love, but sky is so raw. Make you move, step and I rip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love. We're party about the night.
Y'all know that Snow Bunny Love is number one on the charts in the hood. It's the number one most requested song in the hood. You know, at the local liquor store, the local corner store, the local bodega, they are requesting Snow Bunny Love. Right now, doggone Beyonce can't overtake the charts. No, Snow Bunny Love got it on lock. Doggone Dr. Umar doing his thug thizzle. It is what it is. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Patrice Rushen and Ready Freddy. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Let's go over here, man. I want to give everybody a shout out, man, before we pull up. Let's give everybody a shout out. Let's go over here. Move this over here so I can see everybody. All right. Let me see. Bear with me one moment. All right, cool. Let's give everybody a shout out, man. Shout out to Mr. Sean Carter. John in the building. Trey Son, salute, brother. Shout out to Green Eyes P. My sister, the lovely Lisa Bales. G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to Joe Voidable, salute. Let's see, Jamie from New York. Shout out to Tega the GG. Mr. Corey Bradley. IG Lives. Shout out to Polo Buck, salute fam. Who else we have? Mr. John Martinez. Cooking with Sir Senior. Shout out to my brother Ali, man. ATL, stand up. Coach Eddie. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? Ed Dog in the building. Ed Dog in the building. Ed Dog, what's up, baby boy? Shout out to Claymore Rain. Claymore Rain, salute, man. Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it, dog. I got to do it. I don't mind being the bad guy, Clay. Clay, matter of fact, I need to make Clay a moderator. Hold on, I need to make Clay. Let me mod Clay up right quick. Yeah, somebody gotta do it, man. Somebody gotta do it, Clay. I got to do it. I got to do. I've been doing this for like 4 years now, so I'm kind of used to it. You know, it is what it is. I don't mind being the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. I ain't got no problem with it. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx, Dr. Paul Evans, JC, the lovely Mimi. Shout out to Mr. Listen, man. Shout out to Mr. Keenan. Keenan Lofton. Salute, brother. Who else I see in the building? I'm trying to see everybody on the chat. Dr. Paul Evans, Tega the GG. Trying to make sure I get everybody, man, before I go, but it's moving kind of slow. It is what it is, man. I catch you guys on the next one, man. Trey Hassan, yeah, salute. Yeah, man, I'm gonna hit this brother up too, man. You know, I got moderators from everywhere. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Listen, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care which channel you watch. I don't give a damn. Hey, listen, we ain't set tripping over here. We don't set trip. Everybody grown. You can watch who you want to watch. You ain't got to pledge allegiance to me or nobody. Watch who you want to watch. You ain't got to agree with everything I say. Yeah, you can even cuss me out sometimes. I don't give a damn. But guess what, though, man? We grown. You go where you want to go at. You get what I'm saying? That is what it is. I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Peace to the family, man.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.